And a DC 11 con save, please.
Coming at.
Or take half as much damage from the poison. Okay, cool.
Nat 20.
So, nat 20. So I assume the 6 is the piercing plus 2, and then 5 is the piercing, and then 13 is the poison?
6 and 2 is the piercing, 5 and 13 is the poison.
Oh, okay, so that's half. Thank you. I see what it did there. Yeah. Cool. All right, so that's 18 poison down to 9. So that's 9 and 8 is 17 points of damage in total because you made the save.
Okay.
And it's just it's a long stinger. It goes deep in. You feel that pulsing of poison, boom, and you can see as it withdraws the stinger, the poison is still kind of dripping off this stinger, and you hear now. It must have sort of maybe exuded some sort of pheromone because the others are just getting very, very excited, and the buzzing of their wings has gone to a higher pitch. I think it's going to use the last 5 feet of its flight to just get above you. So it's going to try and leave your range. If you want to use your reaction to make it an attack of opportunity.
I would love to.
Okay, let's see what you got.
Yeah, I've got my currently a mace and first great weapon master roll. So I'm going to take a -5 penalty to this.
Oh, nice.
And if I hit, I'm going to do +10 damage.
Oh, that's a 6. Their AC is 12. Unfortunately, that's a miss. You get 2 attacks?
You'd only get 1 roll on the reaction.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Well, fortunately in this instance, because it doesn't mean we...
Yeah. Okay,
no,
cool.
I didn't do it twice. Sorry. Okay, so it misses.
No worries. I think some people are saying the stream is lagging for them as well, but we'll see how we go anyway. Seems to be okay for me on my laptop over there anyway. Okay, cool. So that's so it's now out of range of anyone in melee for a melee swipe. So I'm going to move this one. Oh, did somebody move it to the top already for me? No. I'll do that. So that's a 21.14. What's the highest initiative? 25 points. So I'll make it 25.15. 25.15. Anyway, and I will reorder the turn order. And then, so that would have been, okay, so that, Hethar, Phoenix, then this giant wasp is going to go next. And it's going to use its movement, its 50 feet of flying speed to get to Hethar. And it's going to make an attack against you. So again, it darts forward with a frightening speed, and it goes for a sting attack. Look at that, nat 20 on the other side. It doesn't have advantage, unfortunately, unless you consider... oh, here comes the dog.
The dog will protect me.
Yeah, she just... this is what she does. She just slams the door open, checks in, and just walks out. She hates closed doors. Okay, cool. So that is a miss. Your AC is higher than 10, I assume.
Yes.
Okay, and it is going to attempt to leave your reach and move maybe 10, 12 feet in the air. Maybe up to 15 feet. So you can use your reaction to take a swing if you wish.
Yes, sure.
Okay.
Why not? What's the longest thing that I have that can go for it?
Well, you can get it with your battle axe as it tries to leave your reach.
Yes.
So
it's just the one-handed one I go with.
Okay.
'Cause I need balance. Give that a go. Okay, that is a 22 to hit. That's definitely a hit. So that is 22. Its AC is 12. So let's say it's right there, and you do 7 points of slashing damage. -7. As this thing just shoots over, it attempts to sting you square in the neck again, like it did with Andy, and you just take a swipe as it leaves your reach, and you take a large gash out of its thorax, and I assume that's the correct term. And it makes a kind of a high pitched squeak, and then leaves your reach, and it's now maybe 10, 15 feet in the air. Moving on to the next one. Is this one here, the one that's been damaged. I think it's going to... Let's see, what have we got here? Who can we get to? We can get to Andy. Do you know what? It's going to go to... Oh, look, it can get to there. That's what it's going to do. And it's going to have a go at the person that fireballed it, or firebolted it. And it's coming at you. Flies over, angry, it's kind of smoke and cinders still drifting off it, and goes for you with a sting. That's a 23 to hit for 7 piercing.
Yeah,
and then
definitely hurts.
A possibility of 10 poison damage if you fail that saving throw of DC 11 con.
Con save, okay.
13, nice. So that's another 5 poison. As again, this thing just it's a massive stinger, pierces your clothes and just straight into your chest cavity there, and you can feel that poison just pumping through your veins now. You do manage to kind of reef it out quickly enough before it can do too much damage.
Why don't you pierce off?
Hey, nice. Okay, I think that's all. You know what? Yeah, it used its full movement to get there. We're gonna go to fail him now. Anything else they can do?
Okay. How big are these compared to myself, say?
Oh, sorry. Anyone that has been oh no, sorry. I thought you were considered poison as well. You're not. Sorry. Go again, Paddy. What did you ask me?
How big are these, say, compared to Phelan?
They'd be about the same size as you.
Okay.
You're gonna try and tame one and use it as a mount?
Dave, you know me too well. What I am going to try and do is do like a little ninja jump up on my little fairy friend and try and jump on the back of this giant wasp. If I can use me acrobatics, maybe?
Yeah, go on. And with the hopes of what? Dragging it to the ground or flying away in it?
With the hopes of getting up on his back where it might be able to sting me so well. And
Okay. Yeah, okay, let's do it.
Happens after
So let's make an acrobatics check to see how well you can attempt to grapple this creature, because I assume it's what you're more or less trying to do.
Come on.
15, not too bad. Yeah, you managed to sort of you pump your little halfling legs and just take a massive jump. And you grab it around the waist. But you kind of scuttle around a little bit and kind of shuffle around until you're on its back. And if you want to attempt to, and you can see its wings. Your hand is over one wing right now. And it's beginning to sort of topple to the side. If you want to, now you can try and make a grapple check to try and hold it and maybe prevent it from stinging you, or maybe give it a disadvantage from stinging you.
Okay, so a bit of strength, I suppose. There we go.
Eleven. No, so it would be athletics.
Oh, sorry. Even better.
17, so I think it's going to try and going to counter this. So I can use Dex, can't it? If its strength doesn't matter, yeah. So it's going to make a Dex check and attempt to not be grappled. It's a 21. So unfortunately, it managed to wriggle out of your grasp, and then it kind of rights itself again, begins to fly. It just looks angry, and you kind of get the creeps from this thing now. It's just that you've been so close to it. You can see the specifics of how its body functions, and there's a kind of a grease to it as well. You're not sure if it's biological or if it's picked it up from somewhere. And yeah, it's unpleasant to be around. Anything else you'd like to do?
Okay, I'm assuming would I have used up most of my movement in that kind of?
That would have been no. I mean, are you? What do you use half your movement to jump? I'd say if you want to use, what do you want to do with your movement?
He's hovering. Just I want to try and get a bit of better cover so I can use something else in the next. He's throwing me off, and I'm on the ground.
Yeah. So if you want to move your token to wherever you're going, it's definitely going to use its reaction to have a go at you, though.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Moving there. Okay, so as you try and so this kind of tussling or this kind of frenzied tussle, as it doesn't work out for you too well and you fall on the ground, you kind of roll over and get your feet and attempt to run away, but it does dart down and have a sting at you. And that's a 21 to hit. These guys are rolling well. They've only got a +4 for 6 piercing, and I need a DC 11 con save to take half of 5 poison. Okay, so you're going to take 11 points of damage. 6 piercing and 5 poison. And is there anything else you want to do with your turn other than?
Give her in fear. No.
Yeah, you can see the point at where it stung you now is just beginning to swell up, with whatever poison has been injected in you, and it's just red and angry welt beginning to form, squaring on your shoulder there. Anything else for you? No. So we're moving over to Nira. You're muted there, my man. I don't know if you have.
Is my microphone okay now? You can hear me?
Back. Yeah,
excellent stuff. Whee! Which one of these 3 fellows, spiky fellows, is damaged, or are any of them damaged?
Okay, this one looks to be have taken a considerable whack from a Hethtar's blade, from her battle axe, and this one has taken some fire damage from Phoenix, which is why he came after it.
Okay, well then Nira will and run after this one. It's low enough that I can hit it?
You did, and I must admit that I neglected to roll initiative for Dare Salazar, so he's at 16.2. I'll do him after you. Yes, you can move, and you can. Yeah, you're gonna.
Cool. I'm gonna hit him with my stick.
Okay.
I'm gonna do quarterstaff attack.
It's a 10 to hit, unfortunately.
Blurg.
And you don't have a bless, so that is a miss as it just dodges
okay.
out of your way.
I'm going to use one of my key points. I haven't used any key points yet. I'm still getting the hang of this monk jazz. So I'm going to use my key point to do a flurry of blows, which means nice. I can make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action. So I think he's going to pop out his glitter claws, pew, pew, and slash away. Hopefully, after his big hullabaloo, he might actually hit something.
26 to hit is a hit.
8 slashing damage.
8 slashing against this one here.
Yes.
Wow, okay. How do you finish this one with your glitter claws?
Glitter claws, absolutely, yeah. Slice it wide open.
Okay.
And yeah, that's kind of it. Let's give it a slice. I wonder, now that I've got... Can I move and do my second attack? Or is that...
You sure can, yeah.
So it says it 200 strikes as a bonus action.
Yeah, sure, why not? Let's,
so
really cool.
That's what I like to hear. So what did I use? Is that 20 feet?
Yep.
Where are you now?
I've got 50.
Okay, you can get there. Now this one is I think it's about maybe 8 or 10 feet in the air. This one is also about 10 or 15 feet in the air. If you can jump, maybe you can use a second flurry of blows.
I could sure try. That's not what I'm planning on doing.
Let's give you an acrobatics check for the hell of it. Because you're at the end of your round, I'm gonna make the DC a little bit harder. Let's just give you maybe a DC of 16 for this. And if you make the 16, let's just say that you get a good run and a jump, and you can have a whack at this thing. But as you leave its reach, it is going to be able to use its reaction to have a go at you, if that seems fair.
That seems very fair.
I don't think that one has used its reaction yet.
Let's see what happens.
Oh yeah.
22.
Nice.
Acrobatics.
Okay, so you do
Nira leaps through
end
the air
over
slow
end.
mo.
Yeah.
Glitter claws.
Glitter claws
leaving a trail of
coming at you.
sparkles behind.
Nice.
So I'm going to do that and do. Oh yeah, well I have to roll my last attack, don't I? See if these glitter claws is doing.
Glitter claws sounds like Santa's fabulous assistant.
Sparkle, sparkle.
I was thinking of a
9
fabulous
slashing
Wolverine.
damage. This guy.
9 slashing damage. Wow. Okay. As this, yeah.
Is this guy still? Is he still alive?
He's still going. He's still going.
So it says open hand technique. When you, I'll pop that into the chat so you can see it. Starting when you choose this tradition, you can manipulate your enemy's key when you harness your own. Whenever you hit a creature with one of the attacks granted by flurry of blows, you can impose one of the following effects on that target. It must succeed in a dexterity throw or be knocked prone, strength saving throw, or be pushed 15 feet away, or it can't take reactions until the end of my next turn.
That is some genius tactics there.
That's some monk bullshit right there.
Fucking love it. No, I love it. I was just
so
like,
I
you can do the
think-
thing if you let this happen. You're like, yeah, I'll do the thing. and then that won't happen. So yeah, let's go.
Yeah,
So what
that's what you
what
get
does it
for
have to do?
Give me
Yeah.
stuff to do, Dave. You won't do that twice.
I will. Of course, I will. It makes it fun.
Oh, I'm trying to decide. If it can't take reactions, then it's not going to get me when I hit the ground.
Yeah.
But if it's knocked prone, then it would fall out of the sky, which would be awesome. I think I'll get it to do a dexterity saving throw or be knocked prone.
Okay, what's the DC? How do we work out the DC?
Oh, there is actually a thing. Luckily enough, I actually did look this up last night.
Okay,
to
cool.
See what the DC is.
8 plus wisdom plus proficiency.
Oh, there he is. He knows the business. Which
Love it.
is cha. And I actually did these maths. 8 plus dexterity plus wisdom, was it?
Wisdom,
Plus proficiency plus wisdom.
Proficiency plus wisdom. So my wisdom is 3, proficiency 2, which is 5, which is 8, which is 13. Which it passes.
Makes it
easily.
13. Yeah. You know, and this is a kind of a new ability, so you're still kind of getting to grips with it. But it was a very good effort. But as you sort of, you know, have that amazing feat of dexterity and acrobatics, as you kind of flip over backwards and then just leap into the air and just cut chunks out of it, it does whip the singer around and will have a go at you.
Bring it on.
All right. For a 9 to hit.
I'm pretty sure 9 don't do nothing, but let
Okay.
me double, triple, quadruple check.
That's its
No.
reaction gone.
It would
Okay,
have
good to know.
Double that to hit me.
Yeah, it shoots a stinger out at you and you just manage to dodge it very easily.
I do one
that
of
was
those
a hell of
cat
a
things where
round.
I'm falling backwards and I like flip
Flip
around. And that.
Anything else you'd like to do?
No, I think
That was
I'm
a hell of a round.
Nira is just pretty smug when he hits the ground after that.
Absolutely. Just
Bit of a power walk.
Nice. Okay, moving on. Andy.
Alrighty. Did you want to do Mr. the Melodious?
Oh, sorry. Yes. Let's do Derthast Talazar. He kind of looks at these things, and I think he's going to. Let's see.
Can we have a red cross with the one that's dead, just to remind us?
Sure. Sorry. Yeah. One
So I'm
second.
going to
now.
forget which one's down, boys. Thank you.
Beating a dead
Cool.
wasp.
Let me just. Yeah. Absolutely. Where is he? He is.
That better or worse
that
than the
one
horse? I
there.
mean, it's
Sorry. There you go. That is did, and there's the rest of them are still going. Okay. So Derthast Talazar. He pulls out his lute and he goes strum. And he goes, I want to be somebody, as he sings a very famous Wasp song, and that's probably going to get it taken off the air. There's no way they can equate that to the original, so my shit singing ability has saved us once again. So okay, cool. So he is going to give Bardic Inspiration to, let's see, who's he going to give the Bardic Inspiration to? He's going to give it to. Is it 30-foot radius or anyone you can see?
60 foot.
60 feet. He's going to give it to
You can see. Yeah.
and let's just
Thank you,
see.
Greg.
This might be a bit of a giveaway for our. How do you work out? Okay, the die becomes a D8 at 5th level. Yeah, so it's a D8. So you get a D8 Bardic Inspiration, and that was his bonus action. So he's going to whip out his lute, which he already has. I think he's going to cast. He's going to cast Cloud of Daggers, and he's going to cast it at this one here. So you fill the air with spinning daggers in a cube 5 feet on each side, centered on a point you choose. The creature takes 44 slashing damage when it enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there. So I do believe at the start of this thing's turn it will take that. So let me just do a little draw a shape. What is it? It's a cube. So let's just say it's like that. And that's all he's got. So moving on. Sorry, Andy.
No worries. This one that impaled me previously is now kind of out of my melee range, right?
Yep. It sure is. It flew away.
Yeah. Okay. In which case, that was a pretty decent hit. That Nira just landed on it, and so we're gonna follow it up with Andy's bonus action. She's gonna trace a quick rune in the air in front of her and bestow her Hexblade's curse on that particular wasp. So I get a bonus to my damage rolls on all attacks against it, equal to my proficiency. And any any 19 or 20 on the die is a critical hit instead of just a 20. And if it dies, I'm gonna get a little bit of healing back. And we're gonna try and hit it with an Eldritch Blast.
Nice. Eldritch Blast. Here we go. That is a 10 to hit. Unfortunately, its AC is 12. Do you get any pluses on that?
10.
Do you want my bless?
Fortunately,
Can't
exchange
No,
them
I've
over.
No,
got
I
no
know.
bonuses.
Is that it?
Yep, that'll be it.
Unfortunately, yeah, it just screeches by and flies into the jungle canopy. If that's it for you, then we're on to Torvig.
So Torvig will pull out that nice new shiny bow they bestowed upon him, and he will aim to that one to the north of him, because he figures they've got the other one covered.
This one here?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he will take a shot. Ching. So that is a
10 plus 2.
A 12.
Nice. That is exactly what you need. Is the arrow just shoots towards him, bang on target.
So it will take 13 points of damage.
What's the
One psychic and 2 from my sharpshooter, which is slightly different.
Oh, that's right. Of course. Yes. 13 points of damage. Okay. How do you end this creature's existence?
I just want to send it straight up through the mouth and just embed the whole skull. So it's just
Nice. Yeah, you draw the bow back and just infuse it with whatever psychic energy you have there, and it shoots through the air. It's horrible, sickening, sort of crisping, sort of just this horrible sort of crunchy noise. What I'm looking for, and you just the arrow shoots back and hits the tree, and it's just nailed to the tree now. And you can see this sickly kind of yellow ichor just dripping down the tree trunk.
Yes.
And as you look closer, you can see like a huge colony of ants begin to just march up the tree to harvest whatever life-giving essence this thing is.
I make a note to use the mage hand to get that arrow back and not to go get it myself.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah, so I'm going to move up to Kefra, and I shall indicate the spare standard longbow that's got and the spare quiver of skeleton-based arrows.
Nice.
Which she
Okay.
can take to have something should she need.
Easily done.
And that's my turn.
Okay, moving on. This giant wasp here is going to travel 50 feet, and it's going to try and murder you. I think it's going to go. Oh, let's go for Nera. Looks good, yeah.
Don't you dare.
Nera seems a little bit squishier to it. And it's going to join its mate here, and it's going to have a go at you. Here we go. It shoots towards you. This loud buzzing sound in the air, and it whips the sting out and goes for you. It's a 14 to hit.
No dice.
Oh, I'm going to throw a bless on there and see. What's your AC?
18.
8. I need a 4.
No.
Look at that. Thank you.
Blood goddess
They're
approaches.
out to get me.
Oh God, where is Linda when we need her?
Oh, wait, she knows you spent that bliss now. She'll be
You
she's
should
on
feel
her way.
that.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you're gonna take 8 piercing damage as this thing it just hits you square in the shoulder again, and I need you to make a con save to see if you take 10 poison damage or 5 poison damage.
No problem. Ooh, con is only alright.
Okay, 9. Unfortunately, you're gonna take all of that. You're gonna take 18 points of damage.
18 points of
How are we looking now, Nara? Not good by the looks of it.
Not overly happy, but still standing. Ooh,
No, yeah.
5 hit points left.
As
Nera
the wicked curve of this
swing.
sting, it enters your shoulder and it just seems to go down into the chest cavity, piercing something squishy inside, and
lots of squishy things inside.
something up to now you've been aware that's been in there, but you've never actually felt it. And now something has made contact with it. You're acutely aware of that there's something in there, and
That
it's
organ is
vital.
very useful.
And it hurts. But unfortunately, that's all that giant wasp. Actually, do you know what? It's gonna attempt to fly up. So it's gonna leave your reach. I don't know if you've used. I think Andy's. You've used your reaction.
I don't know if I have.
Andy will have theirs back because they've had their turn since it was used.
I don't think either of them have had their reactions.
I think it's just gonna stay there then.
He is flurry blows is bonus action,
Okay.
and that was it. I think. Yeah.
Okay.
No.
So it's not gonna leave. It's not gonna leave then. Thank you very much. It's a map has cheered 100 bits. I do believe that gives you a D4 healing for somebody. Who would you like to give it to?
Yeah.
Nina.
Get me a kitty, a
Let's
sad kitty.
Near
meme.
it, it's all I can do. So you get to roll a d4 right now
Awesome
and add
sauce.
that to your hit points.
Do as well as Dave's D4 did.
Oh, the opposite. Unfortunately, well, it might make the difference between life and death.
Absolutely.
Moving on,
Thank
we're
you
back.
very much. Kate.
Thank you, Kate. We're back to the top of the round, and this giant wasp here is going to have another go at Andy, as it looks to the right.
Doesn't he ever get attacked by the knife?
Oh shit!
First?
Thank you very much. As I'm just going to go back up to my spell description. See, I need you guys to keep track of some of this stuff for me because there's a lot going on.
Am I poisoned?
No, you don't. Have the
Or it's
poison
just
condition.
poison damage.
Yeah. And if you go to where the fuck?
It's 4d4 slashing damage.
Thank you. So does it gets a save, doesn't it?
No.
No, I thought there was a dex
Nope.
save involved. in that,
When you
okay.
start in the area, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just throw it back in there. Yeah, okay, shit, this could do it. Yeah, it's this cloud of twirling and spinning daggers. Just, it looks pretty much are going to just absolutely eviscerate this thing. That is 9 points of damage, and yeah, as it starts its turn in there, this storm of metal and steel just spinning around and shooting in these kind of weird directions. No, it seems to be no rhyme or reason to it. Very, very confusing, but all seemingly reacting to some sort of dissonant tune that this Tabaxi Bard is playing on his lute, and it's an assault on the senses, but it's enough to absolutely cut this thing to shreds as it dies. Let's get rid of that out of the initiative order.
And as it dies, the Hexblade's curse kicks in, and
Nice.
you see that that stinger wound just kind of close back up, and a little bit more color returns to Andy as she regains 8 hit points.
8 hit points. I like it.
Very nice.
Okay. Cool. We're back to Kethra. Kethra, what have we got?
So the last one that's there beside Nira, how far up or down is that one?
That one there is in melee range, so it didn't leave their reach, so you can walk in
You
and
may
just
be
take a
ahead
swing
when
at
you're
it.
ready.
Perfect. Love to hear it.
Kethra looks
Straight
down.
up or going for the head.
Kethra looks down at the weapon gifted to her and thinks, "Ho! And now I have a longbow. Ho ho ho."
Well, I think at this point it's ignore that, and I'll go back to
Yeah.
the battle axe for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go with the battle axe.
Quick. One.
Oh God!
God.
Kethra,
Can I
can I
use
get
one?
another D100, please?
Oh, no.
No, exactly. Yeah.
The
Die hard.
dice do not like
2.
us.
Surely to God, that can't be too bad. You feel it is. Oh, that's a critical hit. 2 to 5. You lose your combat footing, exposing yourself to your target. Your target has advantage on their first attack roll against you next round. It's gonna have to be alive for this, but it's good to know. I'm gonna put a little token on you there. Oh, I always picked the wrong fucking thing. Let's just put a little skull and crossbones there, not that we can see. Okay, cool. That's your miss. Yeah, if you can do anything with your bonus action, feel free.
I don't know what she could do at this point. She's just making a show of herself. She's failing miserably. What could she do? Could she use anything like that? Is it close to her still?
It's right beside you, yeah.
She use her hand axe or something?
Unfortunately, you only get 1 attack per round until you
no
get to
worries,
5th
sorry.
level. That's
Yeah.
all right.
No, she's
You
just
could
gonna...
bonus action second wind, but you haven't taken any damage, so don't think there's much you can do. You can action surge and go again if you want. But you only get one of those per short rest. So if you feel
No,
now's a good time to take it, then or to use it, then you can.
no, she's feeling very embarrassed. So she's just gonna take it.
Cool. Okay.
She'll be very
If
pissed off now.
If you were a mathematician, you would fraction surge. But anyway, so that's what I do. Okay, that's it for Kethra then. Unless you want to move away, are you happy still being up in this thing's grill?
I'll move back to where she was.
Okay.
I probably shouldn't, but
I think this one already used its reaction.
yeah.
Did it? Where is it on the? thing?
It uses reaction against me, didn't it?
Yeah, I just want to see where it is in the turn order, and it's down last. So yeah. Oh, so we're back to the top of the round. So I do believe it has a reaction back. Isn't that correct?
No, it's his next.
Oh, no.
It's
Oh,
needs to get back to
it's
its
next turn.
turn.
Okay, cool. Grand, yeah. So yeah, you can dance away from it. No problem at
I'll
all.
just go back there and just be pissed.
Okay.
You not
Phoenix.
sleep well, Kefra? I mean, this is not like you.
No. That's what I get for
11.
Leveling up. 11 is one below what you need. Its AC is 12. If you have a blast, you can throw it on there.
Yeah, I'll use it.
Yeah.
There we go,
it's
12.
Lovely. 12.
For
Excellent
one
stuff.
fire. Because it's so much
Oh, Jesus. 1 point of fire damage. Yeah, it scorches by. You're almost sure you missed until you see the very, very delicate wing membrane just begin to smolder a little bit, and just one kind of piece of the edge of the wing just disappears like candy floss in water.
As these wasps, you said they were roughly at the size of Phelan. As these wasps are that big, can I just fly down and like hide behind the body of this one?
Hey, you can fly down and go prone if you wish. I will take in. You would have to use your action to stealth, but I'll take into account that you are sort of you're scuttling in behind it when it comes to who its next victim will be.
Okay.
Okay, cool. That's it for you. This giant wasp is dead. This giant wasp is dead. We're back to Phelan. What have you got?
Lovely stuff. So Phelan isn't too far behind Ketra in the stakes of not doing great stuff. Gonna move up to here.
better than me.
Move through there, and he's gonna go for an attack and a push. He's gonna try and push him into that square. If it's still going.
Oh, I like it.
Oh,
Let's see.
Genius.
nice.
Making use of this already.
This
Excellent.
that's not the charger now. That's me superior.
Just making a shove
combat
attack.
dice.
I didn't know you could do that.
Where is my weapon? Here we go. If it hits,
23 is it.
23.
So do you want to throw in the ability that you're using there? Is it
I
a
will
Battle Master
indeed.
Shove or something?
yeah, pushing attack.
So-
maneuver.
Oh,
Any
that's your new
watching?
feat, isn't it?
No, it's not.
So that's
No.
his.
So maneuver pushing attack. When you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can expend one superiority die to attempt to drive the target back. You add the superiority die to the attack's damage roll, and if the target is larger or smaller, it must make a strength save. On a failed save, you can push the target up to 15 feet away from you. Okay, cool. So you've done 13 points of damage. Is that right? Do you add the superiority to the damage? You do.
Yeah.
13
And
points of
then-
damage. Okay, I'm going to tell you exactly what happens here. So you drive the short sword in, and it goes square through the center of this creature. The buzzing, the wings just increase to a ferocious point. As you pull it off the blade, you kick with your foot and shove it square into the cloud of daggers, immediately liquidizing the thing because you had already killed it with 13 points of damage, and it is dead.
Dead again.
Pretty effective. Let's come out of the turn order. He does clear remove all turns. I do believe that's everyone. And then let's get back to our little jungle music. There Salazar is impressed. Oh, that's pretty good. Very impressive, you know. Hey guys, that seems you know what you're doing.
Oh, it's sort of hope so. And as I'm just casting, you see that starlit hand just waves over to where that arrow is and grabs it, shakes off any of the ants that have appeared on it, and
Okay,
brings
yeah,
it
yeah,
back
yeah.
towards-
As you do, yeah, you can see that the as you pull it out, the wasp, where is it? That was that one there would have been pinned to the tree there. The wasp just flops to the ground, and you can see the ants. You're kind of a nature orientated person. You swear you could see them after climbing all the way up the tree to get to this thing. As a group, they seem to react in an irritated fashion, and they all turn around and begin to walk down the tree to try and get this thing. But I mean, there is, on the plus side, it's closer to their nest.
I will start pushing it towards the nest if I can see where it is. Do something a little bit of
Yeah, it's
help.
pretty easy to spot. It's back amongst the trees there, just in the ground. So yeah, they all kind of scuttle past it.
And note to everyone else: watch out for those mounds and don't bleed near them. It would be messy.
Yeah, and eventually you can see that there's maybe several thousand of them now underneath this thing, and it's been brought to the nest, a la the worst Indiana Jones film you've ever seen.
Yes. One of the worst deaths in Indiana Jones
Yeah,
film as well.
exactly. So there, Salazar kind of walks up and goes, "Oh, very impressive. I see you know how to fight."
Well,
Well, if you find that impressive,
Yeah, so you prove
wait till you
yourself
see
rather
what.
capable as well.
wait till I see what.
Wait till you
What
see
did
what
I
we
wait
do when
for,
we've
you
actually
dumb-
woken up and have our.
I see, fantastic. Well, I'm interested to see how you intend on navigating this fast-flowing river.
And the intent is to get across this, I take it.
Pretty much. We need to go. I'll head northwest. I'll leave the trail up here, and
Oops.
I mean that's pretty impressive.
That's right.
Ask a simple question, get a simple answer. Very good.
Nero holds his paw up and he's like, lads, I'm really badly hurt. Has anybody got anything? Or can we just take a few minutes?
I have a potion of healing if that would work.
I'm sure it would. If you wouldn't
Yeah.
mind, I'll definitely take a go on that.
How do what?
Potion of healing, you say?
Yes. What do I do? How do
So
I...
you can just let Nero roll 2d4 plus 2, or if you're going to take it as an action, you can get the full benefits of it.
I will take that as an action.
Okay, you're going to use your action to take a potion, then you'll get 10 hit points back as you drain the thing and stick one of your tabaxi claws in and scoop out the rest from the bottom. And yeah, so you can feel that warming sensation as the potion just travels down your body inside,
Nice.
almost like having hot soup on a cold day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I see some arrows measuring
Thank
out
you,
some
Hethar.
distances there.
Much obliged.
Maybe.
Are you feeling better?
What is that down there? Is
feeling
that
a lot
someone's
better.
torch? Sorry, it's
Oh, that's mine. Yeah.
Still have your torch.
I'll
I saw
bring it
that
back
stuff
over
your
to you.
token are drawn.
Yeah.
It's like he's just running
Torches
around.
are like the
Okay.
bane of roll 20.
Oh man, especially when Scales is playing, there's like 20.
It is our
True
map.
Kane says your Salah's Maz, your Salah's Da. It's an Irish.
So I kind of blacked out there for a while. Sorry guys. What's going on? What did I miss? I was kind of thinking of something else there. For a minute.
Yeah, Derthast, you've negotiated a deal with him to bring you to a settlement which is in the southeast of the island, but he has informed you that he needs to travel. You need to travel northwest, then north and west, then a bit further north before you can go east and then back southeast again.
That all sounds very complicated. Is there a decent reason for that?
He said so.
You can't
Alright.
just unless you can travel. It's the crow flies. Can you?
don't know.
Can you fly?
Dave, do you think that Andy would be able to produce a like small scale replica of that bird's eye view that she was shown with minor illusion?
Yeah, sure. Give me a history check. Let's see how accurate it is until you actually get a map of the island.
Are you saying you're doing that?
Sorry?
Are you going to say you're doing that?
I mean, I don't think she announces it, but like as we're
Okay.
kind of talking about,
I was
you
just
know,
wondering if I could guide you doing it, but if you're not going to announce it, it's going to be tricky for.
fair.
No guidance for you.
Okay,
New
4.
guys
Yeah,
for
it's
Not
hard
made
to
a
tell.
difference.
I mean, you don't seem to have any I mean, other than him being the circumstances with which you met him are sus as fuck. You don't have any other reason to disbelieve what he's saying about the roundabout directions. It is
an
very
insight check, or did anybody do an insight check?
They all insight check the shit out of him.
yeah.
You can give it a go as well if you want.
Yeah,
How did the other insight checks go?
You're all
Yeah,
right.
no, I
think
was
we-
listening
I think we
'cause
got a
I was only-
15.
Okay. And
Okay.
everyone he
Yeah,
did
so
their
see what your
instincts
insight
muted
is.
yet. Oh no, I'm happy enough. Yeah.
Yeah, he kind of just explains that there's a lot of. It's a very overgrown area, and you can't just go. So, I mean, if you want, you could probably take 2 weeks if you want to cut a path through the jungle.
No, if he's
but
got
the
if he's got a
trails
legit reason.
lead
then-
away. Yeah, and it seems believable. Until you run into the trap he's bringing you to. So it's a good jump across that river.
Nira's going to go up to the edge and take a little look down into the chasm.
So you're into the chasm. You look down, and it's probably about a 30-40 foot drop there. Fast flowing river, and you can make a perception check. $22, not bad. For with a 22, you can see seems to be a few things sort of moving around in there. You're definitely think
In
you
the
can see-
water.
Yeah, you definitely think for a split second you can see. Maybe something long and scaly with teeth, and it's gone.
I think I saw something long and scaly with teeth there for a split second, lads.
If you want to give me your rope, I can fly over and pin it to the other side.
Near is very tempted to just give it a jump because that's
30
the kind
feet.
of cat
Can
he
you?
is.
Can you? I mean, 30. I suppose 30 feet from there. You try and find somewhere where it's not 30 feet.
The rope was going to be my intention. There's a tree behind me, and then we could have just enough to reach that tree hanging off the side there.
Oh, which
I
tree?
have
This one
rope.
here?
If you went from
Yeah.
this tree
Oh.
to that tree, is 45
that's-
foot,
Yeah.
and we got 50 foot of rope.
So that tree down there would be further down. It would be in the wall.
Yeah,
close
but
to
we
the
can't
wall,
reach
okay.
across
Yeah,
unless we have
okay.
4 ropes and we want to tie them together.
A rope, it might help.
Could I ask DM about these two kind of cave-looking things on the other
yeah,
side?
they look to be. I mean, give me another perception check then if you want to. Actually, we'll use your 22. We'll use your 22.
If I was to jump and accidentally miss and just fall into one of those, will I ever stop falling?
Eventually you would, yeah. I mean, but no, I think you would. You would be grand. It looks like if you did jump and try and go for there, or you aimed for there, chances are you would hit a few rocks on the way down and maybe land here. And they're more ledges than caves.
Grand.
So
That's all I wanted to know.
maybe it would be a slightly bruising safety net.
If we go to the north of the river there, it's a little bit shorter across. Be a lot easier to
yeah.
tie the rope off.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that little ridge.
And this kind of
there as well.
dead-looking individual over here, did we get eyes on that?
Now that you're closer, if somebody wants to move closer and make a perception check, you certainly can.
If Nero points it out, I will fly across.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll fly over and have a look.
Oh, you're flying over.
Yeah.
Have a look at that joke there.
Cool. Just give me 1 second now to
And
look at
Andy
my
will follow.
details.
Hope it's not a trap.
Yeah, absolutely.
Me too.
Let us know if you die.
You'll hear the screams.
Yeah, Andy can't fly, but she can use her blessing of the Raven Queen.
Can I have
to
Mo?
get over there? Just so you're not alone.
Okay, so nobody move for a second. What's your passive perception?
Mine.
Yeah.
11.
11. Okay. Yeah, you're very engrossed in looking at this thing, when all of a sudden this thing jumps out of the undergrowth. This massive giant croc. Well, it's not a
You
giant
should be
crocodile.
holding an action. Knew it.
It is. You can see it's covered in leaves and vines, and it just jumps out. It's massive gaping maw, just ready to just clamp down on you, and it shoots forward to about here with unerring speed and accuracy, and it's going to make an attack on you. It's going to go for a
So is it-
bite.
Nice.
It's an alocasia.
Hey, oh, for fuck's sake, that's a nat 1.
Oh, no.
Lads, let me just see. It gets advantage because it surprised you, I think. You get advantage for surprise, don't you? Let's
If
just look
it's
it
an
up.
attack and the target's not aware, yes.
Yes, it beats you in stealth. Surprise. So I think it gets advantage. So I'm gonna. Thankfully, it still misses. I'm sure with
Yeah.
an 8.
Oh, yeah.
But it doesn't suffer the effects of the critical hit. And we are going to go back into initiative order. As I click the crocodile and go initiative. This combat shouldn't take long, given that there's only one of them so far.
It's the so far. I heard that. It's the.
So far.
Tried to hide it, but he didn't.
He didn't try to hide it much, did he? Let's be fair.
No, he didn't actually.
What is this initiative? Dexterity rolls.
Back to this again, our favorite music. Okay, is everybody in? Oh, let's give Derthast, Talazar, and the melodious fucking thing. Initiative, there we go. And he's in a 19.2. Let's go descending. Okay, fucking hell. Cather with a 27.14. What have you got?
Only time she's good at these things.
Beast.
She can't do much from over here, can she?
You have a longbow. We should drop a longbow on your sheet, actually.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't see that. Sorry.
Yeah, so let me just drag it on for you. Give me 1 second.
Thank you.
No worries. That's a crocodile. Get that out of there. It's a Cather.
And there'll be 8 arrows from the quiver, but that's. in with that. And I will remove that from my sheet.
Longbow.
You don't want it?
So you should see it. It's
No,
at the bottom.
I've already got a bow.
Now.
Oh.
There. It's
So
just
that's all yours to play with.
It's just under your damage dagger there. Keep track of your arrows until you get to somewhere where you can buy more.
Okay, I'll keep a track. Yeah, so we'll go along both, trying straight into it.
An arrow tracker. There.
Um.
So you just click the longbow and you should be good.
Yeah.
Tracker.
Oh. Everything moved. Something happened. Oh my god.
Oh, sorry, that was me going into your thing. Sorry, I forgot when I go into your character to add an ammo tracker that you see that as well. So that was my bad. I will do that later on. 19 to hit is a hit as you draw this string back and it just with a sickening dull wet thud shoots into the side of this thing for 7 piercing damage. It thrashes around you can see now it's in some sort of frenzied state, Phoenix. And while it was terrifying before, it's even more terrifying now. Anything else?
She can't do much.
Hethar.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's just gonna look at it.
Okay. Cool. Phoenix, you're up.
Trying to work out which one was the best to do. Okay, so this thing jumping out of Phoenix, Phoenix kind of just goes back instinctually, and then it's like, "Oh, I'm not doing this again." And a portal opens up behind Phoenix as he just flaps his wings once, backs into the portal, and disappears.
Okay. If that's an ability, do you want to throw it into the chat so the viewers know what you did?
I can indeed.
Given this is a homebrew subclass.
Nice.
People, it's called Fade Away. You learn to harness the power of the Fae, for which you are so familiar, and the thin veil that separates you from it at any given time. As an action, you can enter the Fae realm through a portal, opens up and disappears behind you using a first level spell slot. You reappear on your next turn, choosing to move before or after, and choose to bring through a Fae creature of no higher than 1/4 C, and as bonus action, set it upon your foe, taking its initiative directly after yours. You can do this the number of times equal to proficiency until you finish a long rest, but cannot have 2 creatures summoned at the same time. The creature stays until a minute has passed. Okay. What we haven't discussed is whether a creature gets an opportunity attack on you when you do this. I think we can leave
want
that.
it, that's fine.
No, I think we'll leave that for later on. We can discuss it during the week, maybe. But for now, we'll say it doesn't. So you are gone.
Yeah.
Next up is Derthast Halazar the Melodious. And he walks forward and he goes, "Oh, look at that. It's a rather big crocodile. Good to be a mother. What do you think? Andy, what do you think I should do about it?"
I mean that Cloud of Daggers thing was pretty cool. Why don't we
That's
do that?
pretty
again?
good, isn't it?
Yeah. It's neat.
Let's see. Do you know what? Fuck that. I only have so much energy.
okay, never mind.
I'll tell you what I'll do.
And he
Leave her.
briefly considers pushing it.
He goes, let me just see
It's a
the
pocket before you
distance
do.
on all this.
No, it'd make a nice pair of boots.
Yeah.
Nice.
30 feet, I can't do that. I assume a cantrip is 30 feet as well. 60 feet. I think he's going to... Yeah, it looks over and it goes, do you play music, Andy? Do you know the intricacies of string-based instruments?
I have a theoretical knowledge of how it works, but I don't have the talent. No.
I see. Oh, wait till you see this. And he strums this pattern on his lute, and you see his hand seems to slow down, but the sound is as if the hand hit the strings at full speed, and he casts. Just checking I can have the range for this. Yeah, and he casts slow on the creature.
Nice.
So it is now slowed. Let me just put a little I can do a little snooze icon or something. Let me pick something there. As the this is strange and dissonant chord creeps across the river, and it just seems to attract this thing's attention. A little snail for you there. And it just, all its movements begin to slow down. And he goes, what do you think of that?
Very impressive.
Pretty cool, isn't it? Wait till you see I have more abilities. I'll show them to you.
Nira leads in the far side. Jess, God, that guy's talking to you and not to me. Freaking me out.
That's all he's going to do for now. Phelan, what would you like to do?
Phelan is going to run up just behind this guy, and then he's going to take a little step to the right and fire a longbow off at the creature on the far side.
So sure you can try your charger action out then. Just
Yeah.
Oh, no superiority there. So
All the way, it's a 25 to hit. That is a hit for 10 points of piercing damage. Nice. And as this thing, your longbow shot is so effective, it shoots across that wide chasm, and as this thing is slowed down, its massive jaws just begin to open, and the arrow just goes straight down the throat. And if any eagle-eyed onlookers, you can see it actually, the tip of the arrow pops out the back of the head. It's still going, and the slow spell is not the only thing that slowed it down at this stage.
Nice.
Anything else you'd like to do?
No, not at this time, no.
Okay, so Phoenix, you're not there.
No.
It is going to, it's just going to attack the body of this creature then. It's in a rage, and it's pissed off, and it's just going to try and eat it. So it has advantage. It's a 15 to hit against a dead body, 4 piercing, and it begins to waddle off with this creature, given that there's no more enemies around. I'm going to use its full movement to maybe get to there. Let me just check its movement so I didn't overdo it. Oh no, it's speed 20 feet, so it's not going to get that far. So it was there. So let's go 5, 10, 15, 20. Gets to about there. That's it for it. And it is... Oh, hold on.
It's slowed, so it's 10
Slow.
feet.
Yeah, and also gets a save against that, doesn't it? Wisdom saving throw. I doubt it's going to make it. But anyway, let's just give it a chance. Oh my god, so the slow was not affected. Okay, so yeah, it will get its full movement. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so it wasn't slowed. And Derthast Salazar didn't look to Andy and go, what do you think of that? You could hear him kind of hiss a little bit, and he's pissed that his spell didn't take effect. Normally works. I've never seen this before.
the performance issues you're having.
You must be bad luck, all of you. That is what happened. You're bringing misfortune to Derthast Salazar the Melodious.
Yeah, I'm sure we're the problem.
Yes, that's what it is. Okay, Andy, you're up.
Comment today.
Yeah, real fun.
Say again.
All right. Well,
Okay, cool.
at the moment, this thing looks like it's going away, and we still need to get across this river. So Andy is going to hand Derthast Salazar an end of her rope and use Blessing the Raven Queen to teleport over to the other side.
Okay. He holds on to it.
Sorry, did you lose me there for a sec?
Sorry, no, yeah, you handed him the rope, and for a second you could see a glint in his eye and a little wry smile, and the paw just loosens a bit, and you can see the rope just begin to his hand closes on it. Hard to know what he was considering there, but there's definitely divilment in his eye, but he's hanging on to it now for you. So you're gonna teleport across the river, and the rushing.
She's gonna lock eyes with him, and
Yeah. She's gonna lock eyes with him.
No, sorry, you go first. Sorry.
No, go on. She's gonna lock eyes with him, and what? You're
I'm
dropping
just saying,
out there.
don't let go of this damn rope.
Okay. Oh yeah, I would never let go. You can count on Derthast Salazar the Melodious.
All right, I'll do
Especially if
it.
it's 4/4.
And she's gonna use Blessing of the Raven Queen to teleport to the other side of the river.
Cool, no worries. You teleport the other side of this fast-flowing, roaring river, and you can drop your character sheet to your token to wherever you need to drop it. And let me know if there's anything else you want to do. You are beginning to drop out again on us, Craig, just so you know.
Okay. And,
Ryan says, as despite its massive rear, does it make it a crocodile? Nice. I like it.
Boo.
Yay!
Okay.
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Andy, is that it for you, or is there anything else you want to do?
I've used my bonus action. I guess we'll just use my action to change my packed weapon into a glaive again, just in case this thing comes back.
Okay.
But we're focused on getting people across the river now.
Okay, cool. Nera, you're up.
I don't wonder the whole lot. Is that crocodile is still in?
It's still visible, yeah. It's kind of worrying this dead body now, and you can see it's beginning to maybe another round or two of worrying that body and just shaking it viciously. It's probably gonna roughly cut that thing in half, and you'll probably see one bit of it flying into the river and the other flying deeper into the undergrowth.
Okay, Nira's getting a little antsy that he can't jump. So just to confirm, your long jump is a number of feet up to your strength score, right?
Let me just put it in there. Long
That's
jump.
standard long jump, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I think you have to take 10 feet of movement before the leap, and if you do,
Yeah.
that many feet.
for sure. Sorry. You guys have a rope there now? Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Dara Salazar is holding it now.
Maybe I'll take it off him and tie it
It's
to
all yours,
something.
my friend. What do you want to tie it
Thanks.
to?
Cheers. Is there anything I can tie it to?
Not there anyway.
Not
You
there.
guys can walk up the river, each holding an end if you want. I'll take us at it. Does anyone intend on following the crocodile and trying to kill it?
No.
No. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do.
Yes.
Okay. Right.
Yes.
We'll stay. We'll stay in initiative order. So. Okay. Cool. So Nera, you can use your movement to move wherever you want. But yeah. So you've taken the thing from Dara Salazar.
Yeah, and what I might do is... Actually, no, do you know what I'm going to do? I'll leave the rope with Dara's. You hold on to that. I'm going to run around over to Torvig, and I'm going to go, Torvig, he's over there. And I'm going to give
I can see
Torvig
him.
the help action.
Oh, nice.
For mine, just so he can...
And do you have to be right beside them to do that, or can you do the help
Oh,
action?
I probably don't, but why not? I'm going to run up and just say it to him.
Yeah. Good to know anyway. Something we can investigate further on.
Ignir's just very antsy.
Yeah. Okay.
Full of
Cool.
energy.
All right then. If that's it for you, then we move on to Torvig.
And I will line up a shot.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna say it's in the under.
It drops one level of cover.
Why? Because of one of
Because
your
my
abilities?
sharpshooter thing, it drops a
your
level of cover.
Okay. Yeah. Well, then I'm gonna say you're square on to hit it. Then, if you want, there's no minuses or disadvantages.
Okay, and do I get the advantage from Nera attempting to distract me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yay!
Why not?
Yay! So I will take the shot. That is a 21 to hit.
Oh, isn't that lucky that you got the advantage there? That was not one. 21 to hit is a hit. This arrow just shoots across this gaping
Bonus
chasm. Yeah.
action, I shall trigger Favoured Foe, and it will take 18 points of damage.
18 points of damage. It had 2.
Of which 3 is psychic, if that makes any difference to it. But it's just this
it
trail of like starlit things.
Yeah, well, let's say that the psychic damage hits it first, and you can just hear this like almost like the sound of a balloon popping inside a house. If you're walking by and the windows are closed and you hear a kid burst a balloon, the sound of a balloon, something bursting, and then just this pink liquid begins to run out of its eyeballs and from out of its throat, and through the arrow wounds that it had previously inflicted, and that is the end of this creature. As the physical damage just, it's completely unnecessary, but it's there nonetheless, and it's fun.
Oh, we have a raid. Sorry, I'm going to
thank you
interrupt
very much for the raid. Voivode Kutek with a party of 4. Thank you very much, raiders. We are currently exploring the jungles of an island infested with undead. And right after I say that, I'll tell you that they've just killed a very alive and not undead crocodile. But here we are, and yes, I will take us out of turn order. Bop.
Remove all turns. Did.
So
I will do a quick note to. I'm going to do a quick blessing up to Nalia, just as a thank you for guiding the arrow on that one. I
Okay.
think that one's hers.
So
Good
as
to
it
know.
would come round after the 6 seconds back to what would be the next term,
Yeah.
Phoenix pops out of the dimension riding a giant badger like a rodeo.
Yes.
And he's
my
like-
God.
And he's like, get it!
Is
As I
it a
said,
badger or honey badger?
yeah, we could do a honey badger. Why not? It's a giant honey badger. So with my bonus action, I set it on the crocodile, and then for my action, I'll firebolt it as well. But I don't know he's dead. I've just come back.
Okay, you just appear in this fucking blaze of badgery glory.
Yeah.
And you're riding it.
I'm telling you, someone draw that. Phoenix
Oh,
riding
yeah.
honey badger, firing a firebolt.
Boy, look,
Yes.
Gutek says, can I get a table in the bar or by my party of 4? They are a long way from the bar, but yes, I mean, sure, you can get a seat at the campfire while we pass around a bottle of wine.
You can get the drinks in for when we get there.
Exactly, yeah, you're the first round. Yeah, and this thing just appear in a blaze of glory. The badger goes feral on it, and you just lash a firebolt into it, and you're sure that you've delivered a killing blow.
I just turn around and I'm like, yeah.
Good job. Well done.
Okay, cool. So you guys, Der Salazar is still holding the rope. Is like, what do you want me to do with this?
Hold it tight.
Can I suggest we take it up to the trees which are here, which will give us a little more space to put knots?
Well, let's attach it to different trees.
All right. I suppose I'll
And I'm going to indicate the tree here and the tree here.
All right. So how long do you think we can measure that for? So here to here, 35 feet, approximately.
My guess is you have somewhere around 5 or so foot you can use to make knots with.
All right. Pretty cool. I'm not going to be the one to tie that knot.
I'll take that. That's fine.
That's fine. And
What the
Do not.
Yeah, they do not.
Der Salazar will walk over to Nero and go, my little agile little friend there. Do you want to would you like to take a shortcut with me?
Yeah.
Der Salazar Melodious.
Let's go.
Yes? Alright. And Der Salazar casts Dimension Door. And brings you both over there. Let me just knock that
Oh.
out. Spells.
That's kind of cool.
It's the only 4 level spell he has. Yeah, that's down to that. Yeah, and
Show off.
he just he throws the loot over his shoulder and he just traces this door frame, and as his fingers just kind of run through the area, you just see this purple sparkling energy, and then you see this kind of black negative space, and he kind of drags you in, and you go, and it's almost like, I'm not sure if this is your first time dimension dooring, but it's like you fall through this extremely ice cold space. There is no up, there is no down, there is no left, right, and your stomach heaves, and then you fall out, and you see Der Salazar just kind of walk out, and it's like, and just obviously 100 times he's done this. Can I just get a quick Constitution saving throw to see how well you deal with this and how you stick the exit of this thing, given it's probably your first time.
I will give you that. I think actually Nira might have done something similar before, but
Okay, cool. Well then, Constitution save with advantage, but that's more than enough. Yeah, your stomach feels a little bit sick, but you kind of pop out, and it's like, oh, not pretty good. Have you done this before?
yeah, I used to guard a few dimension doors back home, so I wouldn't be in and out of them every day, but not my first.
You used to guard dimension doors.
Yeah, back in my
You're
my
like a
home-
guard dog.
home
You're like a
plane.
dimension dog.
Well, I like to think to myself I'm a cat, but
Dimension
yeah, a
dog.
guard cat. Kachi, we were called. Case of the other world.
Gee,
Yeah.
what pretty intercut. You must tell me some of those stories. That sounds
yeah.
fascinating.
Get some wine some evening now and tell you all about it.
I've got something even better in my backpack.
That sounds very sinister, but okay.
No, it's
yeah,
pretty.
give it a
It's
go.
a strong drink. Where's your mind going?
I don't know, dude. You're just giving
What
off
is
some
wrong with you,
vibes.
All right, that's got pretty weird. Anyway, yeah, I'll just head over here. Last time I dimension door with you. Sorry, you want?
While they're
Don't
setting
worry
up the rope and stuff, and that's all happening, can I have searched the crocodile for anything useful, and also this body? that
Okay,
he's
let's
dragging
go
around?
for our creature loot table, I suppose.
5E, and let's see. So, anyone doesn't know what creature loot generator is? It's pretty cool. You can just type in creature loot 5E, and the PDF comes up, and it has bits you can scavenge from everything.
I'll have to have a look at that one.
And you just make a few rolls. Let me just see if I can find crocodile. I don't see crocodile in here. Crawling claw, chimera, cockatrice cloaker, centaur. Let's see if there's a giant crocodile.
Appendix 1 and beasts.
Is there a search? Search GM Binder. No.
You're on GM Binder, page 86.
Creature loot, is it?
I don't know what it's called.
Page 86, you say?
I do. Yeah.
Oh, very good. Oh, I see. Excellent. There's the whole thing down there. Lovely, 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 lovely. Okay, cool. So, show me search that. So good. Giant crocodile. Let's just go crocodile. Crocodile. 1d10 crocodile teeth. 20 teeth act as a bag of caltrops. Can be carefully crafted jeweler's tools into dice. So
Don't
you
give
can
them all
roll,
away. Just
you can roll a 1d10 and see how many crocodile teeth you find.
Okay. 1. There's only one that the honey badger didn't eat.
And I'm gonna say on a successful survival check of a DC 10 actually, because that's how it works.
Ooh.
You make a successful survival check. So
15.
15, yes, you get 1 crocodile tooth.
That's right. Do I get any crocodile tears?
Well, that depends on your investigation check on this dead wizard here.
Okay.
Anything else anyone would like to do before we come back to that?
nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
What was that? Oh my god!
What was that?
Wow.
I was wondering. I thought something happened on Twitch. I was like, what? Look at over there. Okay, there we go. Natural 20 in investigation check. Holy shit. Okay, cool. So yeah, as you now this looks to be maybe a 65-year-old human man, kind of graying hair, almost like a Bill Bailey-esque kind of thing, and just covered in. You can tell before they died, they're in a very, very distressed state, covered in sweat. These sort of very expensive robes of just all these kind of this dirt and sweat stains on them, and it must have been in a bad way, maybe spell slot wise or power wise, to get ambushed and killed, presumably by this crocodile. So you can see old wounds now that were probably from the crocodile's teeth, as well as the fresh ones as it began to worry this corpse in frustration. But as you look through the body, you do find some interesting things. You find let me just roll 2d12 there.
Ooh. I like it when I'm told to roll 2 of something. 13.
13, you find 13 gold pieces.
Nice.
You can roll another 2d12 for the silver you find.
16.
16 silver, all in a pouch. You see on the ground beside it a snapped wand, and you do see a small bag by its side which hasn't been destroyed.
Okay, so I'll take the bag and see if I can see what's in it.
You open the bag, there's nothing in it. I'm pretty sure you would be aware of what it could be, though.
Do I have a sense of an arcane nature from it?
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, Phoenix is pretty clever that way. I think you would assume that it would be a bag of holding.
Yeah, I think it's easy, especially with that 25 investigation. Yeah, I mean, are you going to turn it upside down here?
I was going to say I'm going to kind of go to this clearing with
it. Okay, cool.
And I'm going to essentially punch it out the reverse way.
Okay, and you do that, and there's a clatter of metal and wood as. Let me just give me 1 second. Check there. Yeah, as from out of this bag of holding clatters 6 lances, all made of metal, with a very, very intricate kind of leather wrap around the handles. No idea how or why they were put in there. Also, there is a pile of gold coins. There's about 50, if you want to sit down and count them, there's about 56 gold pieces, and there are 3 potions of healing.
Okay. First of all, this was obviously Merlin and Lancelot.
Hey!
Second of all, how many gold pieces did you say?
Was that actually intentional?
Was that the plan, Dave?
What?
Merlin and Lancelot.
No, not at all. No. You just went there. I was like, I can't believe I missed that open goal.
Yeah.
He shoots. He
Excellent.
scores.
Yeah.
Yes. How much gold did you say?
56 gold pieces.
56. There's 6 of us. Okay, so I'll take the 6 and I'll give 10 to each of the guys so they can add that.
Excuse me.
You've been paid.
I do believe I helped you in this combat. I should get maybe, how you say, fair share. And he holds out a kind of furry paw.
I'll give you 2 gold.
Everybody else gets 10. Why should I get 10?
Everybody else did more.
I cast a spell on the creature. I cast a slow spell. You should have seen it. You weren't here. It was magnificent.
I mean,
Just as you disappeared. Just as you teleported out, it was fantastic.
Yeah, it's easier to say that. You can take your 2 gold or nothing. It's up to you.
All right, I'll get the rest somehow.
Yeah, not today.
Another 2 gold pieces into my thing now. Okay, cool.
The Phoenix
So,
actually doesn't really care. It was just more the fact that he was brazen enough to ask.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah.
That's him all over.
And how many? 3 healing potions, wasn't it?
Yeah, 3 potions of healing.
Okay, so I'm actually going to take one. I'm actually going to drink it now because I'm pretty fucked up.
Yeah, I'll give you 10.
And then offer the other one out to the rest of the group, to whoever may need one or best to hold one.
And it's around about this time that you do hear another fierce buzzing as this area teeming with wildlife. You see a swarm of flying creatures. Swarm of wasps this time, normal sized, begin to fly over towards you. And let me just check the turn order.
I'm like, Nira, throw these lances at him.
And we're going to go back into initiative as you've now met the last guardian of this area. Swarm of wasps. Back in form, I've rolled a 3.13. As these things with a fierce buzzing sound begin to make their way over towards you. Let's go back to some more cry havoc.
So where's the rope at the moment? Is that tied? Well, that was going on.
It's tied between 2 trees.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not too bad. So the sort by is descending. Ketra, you're up. What would you like to do?
They're small though this time. So how small? Small.
It's a normal sized wasp, but it's a massive swarm of them. Like it's maybe, I would say, 15 feet by 15 feet. It's just like there's hundreds and hundreds of the things as they're making their way over. Yeah. I don't know, I'm terrified of wasps. I don't know why they're the primary enemy here, but anyway.
I don't know if there's anything I can do.
You see that
wouldn't
they're
be able to
making
shoot them. It just wouldn't do a lot of damage.
You can see that they're making a beeline.
No, I don't want to waste them.
Phoenix.
I don't want to waste a fucking bow with them either.
Let it be. Let it be.
Oh.
I don't know what to do. I'm completely stumped.
Your Darth Salazar strum would be sharp.
Um,
The cord doesn't exist.
How are you at tightrope walking?
I think I'll just move towards the rope.
You can try. You can climb across the rope if you want. Let's say you get from.
See, I don't want to be in the water because she's quite heavy.
No, you can climb across the rope. So your climb speed is, if you're climbing a rope across it, would that still be a climb speed? I think it would, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
I
it could just
probably rule it that way. Yeah.
Yeah. So your climb speed is half your movement, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's only 15. I don't want to be halfway. In the
You will be
corner, so-
exactly halfway.
Yeah,
there.
no,
Yeah, but if you
I'm-
can use your
dash
action.
to get. You could
Yeah, you
use
can-
your action to dash
yeah.
across and make it all the way.
Yeah, so use your whole action to get right to the other side.
And that will get me over. Or
Yeah,
her over.
we're
Yeah,
gonna roll
okay.
some dice though to see how well this goes.
Today has not been the day, but yes.
No,
okay.
hopefully all of your not ones and things you've like used them up. So
If not, she'll just fall to the bottom.
yeah, she's I think you're in like
quite a
some
hefty
heavy armor.
lady.
Okay, cool. Let's in a positive frame of mind and spirit. Let's move your token to the other side and then we'll roll.
Oh no.
So move your token over beside Andy there.
You've got a bless spare. It's all
And
fine.
I'll tell you what, we'll give you an athletics check. Just this is sheer arm over arm strength. Just, you know, on your legs locked over, Bear Grylls style. You don't have to drink your own piss. Just roll the dice.
Oh god. Please no.
14 is more than enough. Yeah, just
Thank you.
you make it across. You land and your muscles aching, your shoulders burning, but you're well able for it, and you're on the other side. If you bonus action, you can use if you wish. I don't think there's anything you can do with it.
No. There's nothing.
Okay, moving
He's
on.
across.
Nira, you're on the other side. You see this massive swarm of angry wasps coming towards you. Maybe because you guys are still bathed in the pheromones they emitted, that the giant wasps did.
Maybe.
Well,
Oh,
that's
God.
not a good thing.
There's a
Nira
rhyme
is
and reason to everything.
going to dash over to. Yeah, I think he's going to come over to Phoenix. If I can grab that potion off Phoenix, because I'm at like half health as well.
Yeah, I can see you doing your best, Dave Chappelle. Y'all got any more of those
Yeah.
potions of healing?
Yeah.
Chapped lips. Man, you got any more of those potions, man?
Yeah, I mean, they'd be on the floor because I was sorting through
Yeah,
them and
yeah,
I
cool.
did offer them out.
Grand.
So I would
he'll
say it's a
just
free
run
action to
past
pick it
him.
up. You can use your action if
Yoink.
you wanted to yoink the whole thing down you.
He is going to yoink the whole thing, and he
Okay.
is going to kind of come back here. I might use. I think he wants to hold an action of throwing the dagger if they come in within 20 feet, and
Okay.
then bonus action drinky.
So you can bonus action roll the dice, or you can action get the full effects of the potion. So it's your choice.
I think
If you want to hold the action, you can bonus action roll.
we're
so
playing
2d4
D&D.
plus
Let's
2.
roll some dice.
Yeah, Dungeons and Dice. 5 plus 2 is 7. That's not too bad.
Better than a kick in the butt.
Absolutely, yeah. Better than a slap in the
And,
belly with a wet fish. So yeah, you scull the potion and just you feel its warming, healing, and restorative effects just begin to work their magic in your body. Wounds kind of scab over and become intensely itchy.
Well, I think Nero would have the thing, and he'd have like his tongue going in and out.
Yeah.
Drinking milk. So he's like drinking it out of the bottle.
Nice, yeah.
And he's like got his head half stuck in the bottle as well.
Yeah.
But
Cool,
then he
cool,
goes
cool.
and crouches down at the dagger of returning out, and is kind of like crouched down, waiting if these things come within 20 feet of him. He's
Okay.
gonna let fly at it.
Actually is Crouching Tiger. So
Hidden pussycat.
hey,
Hidden dagger.
yeah, Crouching Tiger, hidden action. So moving on then, if that's it for you.
I think we've punned out this.
Oh, you but
section.
not at all, my man. There's plenty more in the bag.
It's just getting warmed up.
I
Yeah.
have 9.
Phelim, you're up.
Phelim is going to just dash across, run between Torvik's legs, and hopefully get straight across.
Okay. So you're climbing the rope.
Absolutely, yeah.
Give us an athletics check there, and just don't roll terribly.
All you gotta do.
Ooh.
22. Yeah,
That's
you just
definitely where you
scuttle
wanna be throwing your
across.
20s around.
There's no kind of no point at all in that traverse where you just where you feel you're not able for it. Just fly across, land on the ground. Where are they? That's it for you. Unless you have a bonus action you want to use.
Bonus action, just breathe on my nails and rub it on my shirt. And just look really-
Nice. Yeah, lovely. Andy, you're up.
Beautiful. Andy's going to use her full movement to get a little bit closer to the rest. Once she gets there, I'd rather on the way as she's running over, she kind of pulls these chips of mica out of her component pouch and just starts palming them, and then crushes them in her fist. And as she does, there's this burst of arcane energy, and then this thunderous roaring boom starts to come out from her as she targets the swarm with shatter. I need it to make a Constitution save.
Oh, okay. Holy shit! It's got +0 on this. Not fucking about here, lads. Not one.
Oh.
Holy shit! So what happens here now?
Okay, so on a failed save, the creature takes 3d8 thunder damage, half as much on a successful. Creature made of inorganic material such as stone, crystal, metal is disadvantage. Objects also take damage. But yeah, 3d8 thunder damage coming.
Okay, go for it there, yeah.
Should be coming through. Oh, okay. Cast at what level? Yeah, I can only cast at level 2. Warlock things.
Yeah.
16 points of thunder damage.
Holy shit, yeah, and they fail that saving throw, so they're going to take all of that as this spell goes off with a resounding boom and massive crack almost of thunder, and you just see hundreds and hundreds of wasps shoot off in all directions. The swarm is noticeably smaller now, and the sound of them, again, the angry buzz just increases in pitch to a higher and more angry tone. But Jesus Christ, yeah, you've done some serious damage there. Anything else you'd like to do?
That'll be it for Andy's turn.
Okay, moving on to Phoenix.
Okay, so equivalent size. Would it look halved, quartered? Would we be able to tell?
I mean, on a scale of 1 to 22, it's probably at a 6. It's pretty bad.
Now, do I go for the overkill option or not? I
think so, yes. Is that even a question?
Yeah, I fucking hate these wasps. Okay, yeah, I've got to do it, Dave. I'm sorry.
Yeah, go for it.
Can you give me a dex save, please?
Sure. Here we go. 12.
No. Okay, so you take 8d6.
What? What are you casting?
What are you casting?
You take 25 points of damage as Phoenix, really pissed off with these creatures because they really, really hurt, and he's tiny, rips off the necklace that he found and fucks a fireball at the swarm of wasps.
Oh, my. Only you can prevent jungle fires, Phoenix.
Only I can fucking start them.
Fucking right. Jesus. Okay.
Wow.
This necklace just sails through the air and just lands, and this absolute conflagration completely just incinerates these fucking things, and just like fireflies falling from the night, you just see this just drifting down, these soft little kind of as they all hit the ground, and they buzz no more. They're dead.
Good.
Nearest
really
jaw
fucking
drops.
hate them.
That was
That was amazing.
a
Oh, big low as the bow.
spectacular
That
waste.
feels a little like that was okay. That's fine.
I just look at Andy. I'm like, we did it. That's pretty cool.
Okay. Is everyone across? No, we have
Nope.
Torvig. Oh God, giant Torvig.
I'll
See,
hold the
now if
rope.
only Andy hadn't teleported across, they could have brought the rope back with them. Whoever's rope this is now lost.
Well, no, because I can fly over and untie it.
That's true. Yes, we can actually do
Okay.
that.
Actually,
Yeah.
on that basis, can I fly back over to Torvig? And
Yeah.
not that I'm going to be much fucking help, but I'm going to try and like hold Torvig up a little bit and fly
I was going
behind
to,
him.
I was going to suggest if you want to
my-
actually have a rope from someone else to come back to get out around me, you could have me on a rope as I come across.
Ah, that's a better idea. I'll fly across and see if anyone's got another rope.
I
Yeah.
have a rope.
Okay. So I'll run. I'll fly up
Sorry.
to-
So, someone explain this new plan to me.
The idea is that when I'm coming across, I've got I'm harnessed up on a second rope.
Ah,
Kepler-
very good. Okay.
This take is bracing against.
Yeah.
But there's a belay line to get me across.
Have
Which
you-
is
have
how I
you-
was going to suggest we all went across.
Okay, very good. I just thought it was because you
That's
sort
a
of had
little
a
too
feeling that you
sensible
were.
for D&D now. In all
I
fairness.
just thought you had a feeling that you might roll a natural 1 in your checks here. So let's just
I
see
mean,
how
there's
that
that as
goes.
well.
Anyway.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I'll grab the rope off of Kefra,
Yeah.
fly back over, wrap it around Torvig, and I'll wait there to collect
I'll
the
do my
rope
own
that's
job,
been
thank
tied
you.
off.
But yes.
Okay.
What's
Lovely.
she trying
Lovely.
to
Lovely.
say?
Okay. Let's give you an athletics check with advantage then.
Thank you. I will
Shoot,
also
God.
guide myself.
Okay. There's no way you could roll 2 nat ones.
Challenge accepted. Here we go.
No, you say that.
Yeah. Let's see what you got.
That would be a
Oh,
25.
Yeah, 25. No problem. Arm over on. It's slow going given how beefy and burly you are, but it doesn't look.
It's surprisingly quick for the
Oh, is
size, though.
Oh, well, okay.
It would be,
excellent.
as there will
Okay.
be a climb speed coming later. It does look.
Oh, so it's
it
forming
does
now.
look- Yeah, you actually does seem there's a good technique here. So it's surprisingly
Nice.
quick.
Okay. Yeah. So
I'm gonna
hand
start-
over hoof. You make your way across your way across the rope, and with minimal effort, you guys can undo the ropes, and I'll coil your 50 feet of hempen rope back up, and you're ready to go.
Just
And,
as Torvig
yes.
gets to the last 5 foot, I'm just going to start swanging the rope like ting, ting. Just to-
Unfazed, carries on. Not a
Yeah.
worry.
Used to it.
Yeah.
All right.
Shenanigans.
Pretty impressive group you are. So are we ready to keep going?
Yeah. What's next on this
Next,
adventure?
If there are
pretty
any
sure.
more wasps, I'm throwing you at them.
That's a bit mean of you, my dear.
But
No.
fair.
Look, if any more wasps, I'm sure you'll take care of them as effectively as you did this time around. No, I tell you what, though, we'll travel on for a little while, and if you want to get there by the end of the second day, I suggest we maybe just push a little bit into the night and try and get to a safe space. I know of a kind of an ancient structure that may or may not be safe, but it might be a good place to hold up. It's fortifiable, and we've got shit we can hide behind, or whatever.
Does it feel like he's saying the truth on that, and he's not trying to take us somewhere that we?
That he's not trying to take you where?
Well, he's not trying to set us up for something that.
So he's not trying to set you up.
traps. Yeah.
Okay, roll an insight check there, and I'll roll a d20. And I want to.
Yeah, good shout.
I get the feeling he's trying to get us to clear something out for him.
9 plus.
I won't be guiding myself because that's rude to do that directly in front of
Okay,
them.
that's pretty impressive.
23.
Oh, I mean, he rolled pretty well, but you still beat him, and you get the sense, no, he seems to be on the level. He is
Fair.
he is aware. I mean, at the suggestion of traveling through the night, he is a little bit like you can see he's kind of weighed up his options. And kind of, if we can get to this point and there's nothing in between us and there, probably have a better chance of settling down for the night. And you get the vibe that this guy sort of knows all the areas, like these kind of regular stop-off points.
Okay. I'd like to, as we're traveling, I'd like to kind of follow what he's doing and get an eye for how he needs to move through this land and get an idea of how kind of like where we
Yeah.
help at anthills. Trying to get an idea of as we're traveling through this space, what do I need to know in order to be able to do this?
Okay, so let's
Should he
do a
not be
survival
around?
check.
Cool.
Let's see how well we're picking it up.
As we start walking, and he says about how long it's going to be, Phoenix is just going to kind of fly it up to Torvig and just tap him on the shoulder and be like, "Can I get a lift?"
I just point to the horns. It's fine.
Yeah. I go and sit on the horns like a throne, like.
Okay.
Reclining.
And I get survival checks with advantage. just to
Nice.
note.
Okay. Yeah, you're picking it up.
I'm just throwing
So
this in
the
there as
answer
well,
is
Dave.
26 on that
26.
survival check. So
Sorry,
I'm really watching what he's doing, taking note of right. Okay,
Okay.
and that's Moss says the rain's normally come from that way, and okay.
In particular, sorry, did you say you were doing something there?
Yeah,
Uh,
sorry, I completely interrupted, which I do
Okay.
apologize for.
That's all right.
I just wanted to throw that in there. I have that wanderer background, excellent memory for maps and geography. Always recall the general layout of terrain, settlements, and other features around you. In addition, you can find food, fresh water for yourself and up to 5 other people each
Cool.
day, provided the land offers very small game. Blah 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 blah. But
That's good to know.
just as a kind of a passive
I
thing in
mean,
the background.
Torvig also has good breeze, so if
Cool
ever we need a
ability.
fullback,
All right then. So moving back to Torvig, yeah. So studying this guy's mannerisms and his methods, you can see
he's actually pretty good at this.
he is pretty good in it. But you can also see he does have a thing about vines, and even if they look, rather innocuous, he still seems to be avoiding vines in particular. For what particular reason, maybe you haven't found out yet. But he's very aware. Like he'll kind of point things out. Yeah, like there's a couple of giant ant hives there, further up there on the tree, on the hill there. So luckily we're not going that
We'll
way.
head
But
on to
you
this
can see them by their distinctive kind of ripply and kind of pudgy outlines and stuff like that. And he's going to point shit out to you.
Excellent.
And you travel through the jungle. It's hot, it's wet, and there's like the noises are loud and only getting louder as the sun begins to go down. And this is going to be a bit of a grind of an episode or two to get to where you're going. And with that, I will. I think it's a good time to take our break before we drop you on to the next section of this journey.
Just before we do that, with using my druid craft, can I make like a makeshift parasol for me and Torvik to keep the sun off us a little bit?
Of course you can. Yeah. No problem at all. And it's so. Do you produce that out of thin air, or do you?
Yeah,
pluck
so
up
out of my
vines from around
palm,
you?
I can kind of
Cool.
just conjure twigs and I'll stretch them out and turn it into a semi umbrella shape and then just fill it with leaves around the top so it's kind of shaded.
I'll use
Okay.
my druid craft just to make sure it's shaped so it's not actually getting in the way of what I need to see in here.
Okay, cool. And with that, I think that's where we're going to take a break. A little bit of a late break, but we will be back soon enough, maybe 5 to 7 or 10 minutes. Thanks for sticking with us, guys. We will see you soon for the next part of this jungle adventure.
Okay, welcome back to my own very strange reimagining of Journey to the Radiant Citadel, where I've just taken the Radiant Citadel and made my own mini campaign that they sometimes visit. So here we are on the undead infested island of Garthas, in search of. Oh, look at the stuff behind us! I never noticed that move before. That's pretty cool. On the undead infested island of Garthas. As we search for details or lore or some sort of background on the man who conquered the world, the son of the Graven king, a mighty and terrifying undead killing machine whose very presence seems to sap the life from those around him. He seems to be in search of something far, far away, but this island is supposedly where his whole story began. So here we are in search the origins of the son of the Graven King. And as you march deeper into the night, the jungle begins to take on a different sound. You can hear this kind of along with whatever wildlife and along with whatever wildlife is still alive here or is beginning to return here, you do hear this strange kind of scraping sounds further into the undergrowth, and you do hear the occasional and you can see there Salazar, he's kind of looking and he's a little bit, he seems a little bit not rattled but a little bit kind of easily startled as he kind of moves along. He goes, I have a feeling we are either being followed or possibly herded in a direction. I feel we're going in this direction anyway, but keep your wits about you. As I feel the worst of these denizens may just be around the corner. And indeed, they are. I'm going to paste you to this map. And as night begins to fall, I even got the torch. That's great. And as night begins to fall, I'm gonna move you.
Always
over.
get the torch. You never not get the torch.
We move over. You can see. Here we are. You can see now there is a large kind of crossroads here. Are we over? Did we move over?
Yeah.
We did. Yeah, you can see a large crossroad, and the first thing you notice is the stench of rot, that sweet, sickly, thick, syrupy smell of rotting flesh as the wind carries it downwind. And as you walk in on this new area, you can hear as things begin to move towards you, almost as if alerted by your very presence. You can see these rotting, shambling corpses notice you, and they begin to shuffle towards you.
I'm off of Torvik's horns and about 20 foot in the air.
Okay, if only you had a fireball right now, but anyway.
I wish I could fly.
I wish I could fly right up to the
okay,
sky.
do you know what? I'm gonna give us a bit of pirate action here instead of Cry Havoc. We kind of overuse Cry Havoc. There we go. Lovely stuff. So I'm gonna need initiative rolls from everyone, please. Mate, let me just make sure I have this. This journey to the settlement is going to be a bit of a grind, as I said. You may learn a little bit more here.
Don't look at that fucking minus. Sorry.
All right. We have an adult audience here.
I mean,
I don't like all of those nat 20s you're rolling there.
Oh, Jesus.
Although I do like to see them turning into an 18. So that's,
Absolutely.
that's good.
Okay. So moving on. I'm going to wait for a little while. Yeah, so, okay, cool. So initiative order descending as these things begin to just shuffle towards you guys. Phoenix, you're up first. What have you got?
10-foot radius. Let me just check. 10-foot radius. Where's the shapes? I need a 10-foot radius. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to, seeing what Andy did before, I'm going to kind of fly up to there and be like, let's see if we can get rid of a few of you. And I'm going to do Shatter as well.
Oh, nice. Okay, what's the range on Shatter?
It is
90 feet, I think.
What?
60.
60 feet. Okay, so
Which I should be in range.
Oh, sorry, I'm after moving you. Sorry.
60 foot.
Oh, baby.
So, do we go Shatter from the square beside you or from the middle of you? I do believe we measure from the middle of the token, do we? When it
Okay.
comes to range like
Yes.
that? Yeah, okay, so you're going to need to move a little bit closer.
I can't. Okay then. That changes things if I can't reach.
What's the area of effect on it?
10 foot.
10
10-foot radius.
10 foot radius. Yeah.
So 5, 10. I mean, you might be able to get some of them if you drop it a little bit short.
No, I'll wait until I cluster them up together. So I'll just go for this front one.
Okay.
This one here at the bottom, and we're going to give an old firebolt.
Firebolt, I like it. Okay, cool.
23 for 7 fire.
23 for 7 fire against this thing.
Nice.
Okay, yeah. -7, and that's that one here, yeah?
The bottom one, yeah. That's it.
Lovely. Okay, yeah. Firebolt screeches through, and it's getting dark, and it's getting dark quickly. The fireball screeches through this well-worn path, and you can just see it lighting up, casting eerie shadows as it passes the trees and the vines, and hits this thing with a wet, diffused kind of thud. It damages it considerably, but it doesn't light up in that kind of satisfying way that you're used to. It just looks down and doesn't even seem to be phased by it.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay, moving on. Torvig.
When that firebolt went down, did any of the vines react differently to that going by? Was there any sense of movement that would be out of place?
Oh,
Excellent question.
let's see if you want to give me a perception check. This won't be an action. This will be a free.
Thank you, Governor. Perception. I do not get any extra. So that is just whatever I just rolled. That's 10.
10.
night vision.
Hard to tell. But I will give you. I'll give you advantage on that roll, and I'll tell you why if you make the roll.
Okay. I will just roll. I'll just roll flat again.
Yeah.
I'll take whichever's the highest. 25.
25. Yes, you do see something move because you have seen these things before. Over here is another asp vine.
Just that one.
Okay. Just that one, yeah. You remember fighting these things in the cave, and it's there waiting. That particular vine there that's out on the trail does seem to sort of wiggle and squirm a little bit.
Okie dokie. Cool.
Thank you,
cool,
Cobalt
cool.
Press.
No,
You're
not
gonna
thank you,
kick its
Cobalt
ass.
Press. Okay.
What'd you like to do?
Right. I will mention as I start to head forward. Watch for the vine 50 feet down on lift. We've encountered there before. Yeah, get to there. And I will just line up a shot on the zombie, whichever zombie was already hit, so I have a target to aim at.
Okay.
And just take a shot.
Can you draw your longbow string back and loose the arrow? 25 plus 2 is 27. Square hit there, right through the jaw and straight out the back of the skull. Let's see him with 13 piercing.
And, 16 damage. 1 psychic and 15 piercing.
Zombies can
From a
take psychic
magic
damage.
bow, if that makes any difference.
Damage, immunities, poison. They can take psychic damage. I love it. Okay, yeah, so that is 13 minus 13 and 3 is 16. Okay, and I'm going to give it a little con save here for its undead fortitude. So that is, if damage, I'll throw it in there for you. Undead fortitude, if damage reduces the zombie to 0 hit points, it must take a con save with a DC of 5 plus the damage taken. Oh, Jesus. Unless the damage is radiant or from a critical hit. On a success, the zombie drops to 1 hit point save.
Roll a nat 20.
I could. Look at that, 22.
See?
So it's going to make it. Yeah, so it drops to 1 hit point instead. And it is shambling around. Sorry, I just need to change that to 1. It's shambling around now just with its arrow just stuck through its mouth and out the back of its neck. Still kind of blazing and smoking from the firebolt. And it looks rather confused.
I'm going to want that arrow back. That's my turn, thank you.
You can see its jaws beginning to clamp down now as it's trying to.
Told you do.
It's trying to just kind of chaw through this thick wooden shaft. Anything else?
That's it for Torvik. Thank you.
Okay, this zombie here is going to. I do believe. What's their movement? 20 feet. So it's going to attempt to dash. Blop. It's going to get to there.
Let's see if Asp Fine likes dead meat.
I don't believe it has the reach for it. Anyway. Okay, so that's that one gone. This zombie here is going to move 40 feet. Again, they're shuffling. He's going to... Oh, we get to about there. Okay, that's cool.
I think you only moved the first one 20 feet. I'm not entirely
certain.
But...
Sorry, yes, you're right. That's correct. Let's do another 20 feet. So he gets to about there. Cool, good to know. Thank you for that. So you get to about there. Move from there. And this one is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20... Sorry. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 to there. Okay, cool. As they begin this slow but inexorable just shuffle, hands held out, clawing at the air. And you can see as it makes its way, the one that's gotten furthest just begins, it looks ravenously hungry. And it begins to chew its own tongue off, which falls to the ground with a plop and just leaks this kind of black fluid out. Moving on, my pal here. Let's open up its character sheet and see what it can do. Speed 30 feet. It is going to use its... Yeah, it's going to use its action to dash. So let's go. Let's get our thing out here. Bop. Alt. Get to about there. And it's going to dash to... It'll get to... We get it to there beside its pal. As you can see this thing move, just... It seems to... I'll just give you a shift Z there. It's an armed and armored undead monstrosity. You can see the skin just pulled tight in the face, and the lips have been just torn away until you just see it's just gums and sharp teeth as it's wielding this longsword, and it comes running around at full speed. Its eyes flashing. Andy, you're repulsed by the existence of this creature as it looks around its longsword, and let's get a little perception check to see if it even knows what you are.
Does it look more intelligent than the others?
It sure does, and it looks angrier as well. I'm just going to roll D20 for a perception check just to see if it wants to single anyone in particular at 10. No, it doesn't really get to single anyone out. Thanks very much for the follow, Gnome Drunkski.
Nice, thank you so
Range
much.
Rhino says, don't bite the shaft, he needs it. Jesus Christ. Okay. Wow. Okay, that's all the white can do. Moving on for the next zombie. I'm going to give it to... It's going to also dash. Go 42.
You just used the W word there, Dave. You just let a little...
Sure did.
What did I do?
Slip. You said that's all the white could do.
Well, it's in the turn order.
I can only see my name in the turn order. I can't see anything else.
What?
Yeah.
It's in.
You
I
can't see
can't-
the names.
Oh, really?
We can see it in chat. We can't see it in names.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Oh, very good. That's cool. Because I'm looking at the stream and I can see all the names. Oh no, yeah, you're right. That's good to know. Anyway, sure, look. You'll know all about it when it hits you. Moving on, Nira.
And it hits me.
Shite in the white.
I think Nira is going to take out his staff, do a little jog. I apologize. I think I said I had 50 feet of movement earlier on. I don't have 40
That's
feet.
not really going to change the world, so you're alright.
It's not. I did let me do some cool shit earlier on, so that's...
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
So Nira's going to
Cinematic
use
as fuck.
40 feet to run up and unsling his staff and crack this dude around the skull.
Okay. This is the one that's chewed its own tongue off in anticipation of eating you. And that is a 9 to hit.
Nice.
Zombies AC is 8, lads. I mean, come on. So, I mean, it should be fairly easy here now.
Yeah, you would think so.
Yeah,
Good, yeah,
you would
yeah.
hope so, wouldn't you? And for 12 bludgeoning. Okay, yeah, as you take a massive swipe. And as it's looking down at its severed tongue and trying to figure out like what happened, doesn't even remember doing it. It raised its head and you just swing the the quarterstaff like a baseball bat, and its entire bottom jaw just sails across the jungle, just spinning like a discus, and you can hear this kind of rustling as it hits some sort of part of the trees, and now it's just going to have to kind of bite you like that, like a little woodpecker.
Is it still standing?
It's very much so, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna follow up with a cat's claws swipe as my bonus action.
Nice.
Let's see.
26 for 9 slashing.
Nice.
9. Okay, yeah, as you rear around then with the second cat's claw strike, you can see now that this, and it's through bitter experience that you've just learned how tenuous the grip this thing's flesh has to its skull. And it's just like you've just gotten you're wearing fake nails
Like, how disgusting is this going to be?
Yeah, and you've scraped hot cheese off a pizza. And you just see its entire face just swiped off, and it lands on the ground with a sickening squelch.
The worst bit is now under your glitter nails. This
Yeah.
is-
Oh no.
Exactly. Yeah. You look down
everything.
You look down at viscera dripping off your cloth.
Fucking the
You're just
Oh, there's hairs in it.
That's a pretty
Is that my hair? Is it his? Oh, Jesus.
Jesus Christ. I thought I was bad. Okay, moving on then. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, I think Near's.
Okay, that's pretty fucking impressive. It is it's in a bad way. It doesn't need to roll any saving throws, but it's close enough. Phelan, what have you got?
Good.
Lovely stuff. Phelan's going to move up to here
Yeah.
and reaching up over his head. He's going to fire a longbow at the zombie closest to the armored one, but not the armored one. If
This
you
one
know
here,
what
this
I
fella
mean,
here. Yeah, go for it there. What could go wrong?
There we go.
Ooh.
Oh,
Another
that's
9.
a hit. That's a hit. You roll a fucking 2 on a d20 and it's still a hit against a zombie for 11 piercing damage. Okay, yeah, you draw back your bow, and why can't I? There we go. You draw back your bow and loose the arrow. Shoots through the air, passes through and through, straight through the neck and straight out, and disappears somewhere way off in the jungle. But you can just see this black liquid just begin to ooze out down this creature's chest. Almost looks like a dinner tie. As it leaks down its front. Anything else you'd like to do?
I'm just going to tuck my bow away and take out my 2 short swords.
Oh, you mean it's business. Gathra.
Yeah.
I am going to use full movement to move up to
30 feet.
here.
Okay.
I'm going to take out the longbow.
Oh, yes.
I'm going to aim for... Oh, I can't ping it for some reason. The one just literally in front of me.
Okay, so if you want to ping something, make sure that you have the arrow selected and of all the icons. Sometimes you can forget that you're still on the measure tool or wherever you are. You need to go back to the arrow tool and then hold left click. Anyway, it doesn't matter. You're going to go for this one.
everywhere because you're in drawing square mode and suddenly you're drawing squares everywhere.
Yeah. So you're going to go for the... Which one is it? The armored one or the one beside it?
So, yeah, that one there.
This one here?
Yeah, perfect.
Oh, look at that effect. That's pretty cool. Okay, so it's 10 feet away from you. You're going to you draw back your bow. Roll to hit.
Oh.
21 to hit for 6 piercing. Yeah, it shoots through and just gets lodged in the chest cavity. And but you can see now again this black viscera just leaking out as you've done 6 points of damage to it. It was at 1 hit point, so I do believe it's what's the
5 plus damage
5 plus 6 is 11. DC 11 con save coming from the zombie. I like this undead fortitude. Ah, lads.
Nice.
Hold on. I'm going to save this boy's life here. I'm going to roll D4 bless. He's made it. There you
He
go.
hasn't even got a jaw. It's not a lie.
You
You're not
don't
saving
know
anything.
who this person was in real life before they died and became undead. Maybe
no
they
jaw.
were.
Doesn't matter
He has no
anymore.
skin on his face.
They're not them. Pet Cemetery all over again.
Yeah, so it is still going. It
So
looks
she
down
should-
and begins to tug ineffectually at this arrow that's lodged deep in its chest. It looks rather confused by the whole situation. Anything else you'd like to do, Catherine?
She's just gonna take out her battle axes and just wait.
Oh, here we go. Okay, lovely. Moving on to this zombie here. Let's give it 40 feet of movement. It's going to do a dash. Snap to center. Let's go dash 40 feet. Let's get it into the thing. Let's go chop it off. Okay, bop. There we get it to there. That's all it's got. Moving on to this zombie here. And it's at... Oh, yeah, this is the one at 1 hit point. Well, one of the several ones. Let's do a measure there.
Yourself.
We can get to... Do you know what? It's going to go... Oh, look at that. 40 feet and get to there. All right. Go to there. That's all it can do, though. And then we're down to Andy. And this is... If you squint your eyes, you can almost see those black, tenuous threads linking up to this this sort of malevolent maelstrom in the sky. And you're harkening back to what you saw in your... when you entered your trance. So...
And Andy had this White's number the moment he came around that corner.
Yeah, I think so too. I would like to think so.
And she
it's
starts
vastly different in behavior from these things. It is, I mean, anyone could pick this thing out.
And I think she starts running, kind of glaive, kind of stretched out to the side, takes her full movement, and very loudly says, "Wait for them to come out of the darkness, then attack." And she's going to use the Blessing of the Raven Queen to teleport 10 feet behind the White. Or, sorry, the square beside the White is where I actually wanted to end up.
There. Or there.
And as she reappears, there's this burst of black raven feathers, and she appears spectral, ghostly, like ethereal and translucent. Gains resistance to all damage until the start of her next turn, and with her action, she's going to cast Darkness.
Nice.
So that fills a 15-foot area around her.
So 15 to the right, 15 to the left, is it?
Yeah, 15 all the way around.
Okay, I'm gonna give her.
She's gonna cast it rather on her packed weapon, on her glaive.
Okay, cool. Let's give you a 15-foot square. A nice grey effect there, so we can see it there. So that's your darkness now. Okay, cool. And you can see through this.
Yes, because I have the Devil
Yeah.
Sight invocation, so I can see through
Nice.
magical darkness, but they can't see me.
Devil sight.
Very, very cool.
On the,
So that's it for you, is it?
That's my setup turn, and we're gonna
Nice,
chop him.
nice. Okay, that's
And
pretty
Andy
cool.
said, wait until they come out of the darkness before you attack, right?
Okay, moving on to Phoenix. What have you got?
Phoenix isn't great at waiting for stuff.
There.
Not
And there's
your
one
forte.
outside of the darkness still, to be fair.
There is, yeah.
Would it be fair? So I'm going to move to there. Would it be fair to say that I would know the positioning of these based on where they were before?
Given, I mean, now, yes. I mean, it will get more difficult as time goes on.
Oh, yeah.
Given it was just cast,
Yeah.
I would say that's fair, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to cast Shatter on this one here so that it gets all of them in that surround.
That's gonna hit Andy as well if you center it there.
No, it's only 10 foot, right? So it's that one and that one.
It's a 10-foot radius, I believe.
Okay.
I'm gonna say if you want to start, like,
Yeah.
first off, do you need to see the target?
No, it's just a... Oh, well, let me check, actually.
Just drop the spell in there. The rules are written.
Point of choice within range.
Okay, it doesn't say you need to see it.
No, just a point within range.
Okay, but I am gonna say, like,
If I thought I would hit Andy in it, like if I saw Andy land and that was where they were and I knew that I would hit them, I wouldn't have done it.
well, that's fine to say that you didn't do, but I'm not gonna say that you can
I'm not going to let you sort of kind of laser focus this so it will hit them. It doesn't hit Andy, given that you're in the middle of darkness.
Yes.
That they're in the
Yeah.
middle of darkness.
Oh yeah. If there was any possibility that this would hit Andy, then I wouldn't do it. So
Yeah, okay,
if I can't see it well enough to position it properly, then I wouldn't be doing it.
Cool. So what do you want to do?
In that case, fuck, that's kind of messed everything up a little bit.
That's all right. It's no panic.
Fuck it. I'm still going to do this then instead. So it's magical darkness, and as far as I'm aware, this negates that. So I'm going to do fairy fire over them.
Okay. Just throw fairy fire in there, and we'll see.
I believe the way it works when you're dealing with
darkness is going to
magical light,
overwrite it because
I think it's like the higher level spell, right?
Yeah, I think you're right. But I think you would know that as well. So if you want to go for a third option, feel free.
Jesus.
No, it's okay. Look,
It's
I
all
mean,
right. It's ruined what I was going to do as well by him doing good
but
darkness.
there's plenty of things like that that I sort of don't realize could happen until they happen. So and then it's
Okay, but
absolutely
would it
fine
be
to
fair to
retcon
say
stuff.
if I put this on them, it won't work while they're in the darkness, but if the darkness drops, they might still be affected by it? Because they still have to do a save against it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to drop it on them anyway then. And
Okay,
it's
so-
not going to work through the magical darkness, but hopefully when they come out, we'll be able to use it.
Attack with advantage, yeah.
So each object within a 20-foot cube, so I should be able to... 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I should be able to get all of them barred this one.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna go. What is it? 1,
Dex
2,
saving.
3. So I need 1, 2, 3, and then the white.
So 1, 2, 3. We'll say 4, and then the white.
Okay, cool. So let's go
You
in that
would
order
get all
then.
of them.
Okay.
But I
You
get
get
them
all
all?
of them.
20-foot cube.
You get-
You would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah,
4
So,
across. 4
How
on
many
each side.
zombies?
there's
Dog.
5 zombies.
5 zombies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh shit!
Holy shit!
Wow.
It's a 10, 18, 18, 0, 11, 0. I mean, fucking 2 zeros and 2 18s. That's fair enough. Okay, cool. So it's 1. So fail. I assume. What's your thing?
Yeah. The
Let's do a
18s
little.
ones that
Let's do a little
passes.
thing on it there. Made it.
And the other 2 fell. Yeah.
And the other 2 fail. Okay, cool. Let's give them a little.
And then 1 for the white, please.
Oh yeah, that'll be a different saving throw, my man.
Yep.
Here we go. So that is a dex save. Damage resistances, a lot. Damage immunity, condition immunity, sensitive. Oh, okay, no, that doesn't change anything. Okay, cool. So here we go. Dex. Come on, lads. 13.
Fails.
What's the DC?
15.
Let's do a blast for this motherfucker.
Yeah. He's out of blesses now, guys. Get him.
Look, that's what they're for. If only
Go,
Linda
go,
was here
go.
to see me use all the fucking blesses.
They would never run out.
Cool. So, I know, right? Yeah, cool. Somebody tag her in the fucking Discord so she can give
We're
me
not
more.
calling her in.
He sent it.
The
Yeah.
one shooter we've got to
What the
go.
hell?
Yeah,
Somewhere she's looking up from a newspaper.
yeah. She, what?
Well,
Somebody who's
3 out,
blessed.
3 out of 6 for a free spell. That's not too bad.
That's not too bad at all. Okay, moving on then. If that's it for you.
It is, yeah.
Okay, Torvik, what have you got?
So Torvik, who was about to cast a different spell, stops because he now can't see anything in the darkness. And instead he'll just take a shot at the one he can see.
Okay. You gonna sharpshoot this to make it harder to save?
I don't hit the -5/+10.
Oh, of course you don't. Sorry. Yeah.
On mine, but I am going to do a nice. It's going to curve around nearer to that one that's there, and it's just going to do that. This is
You have advantage because it's covered in fairy fire.
I do. You're right. Thank you.
Nice.
Tick, and tick.
Penny Dragon Games says if she's on the same plane, she'll show up any second.
27 to hit that zombie.
27 is more than 3 times what you need to hit it.
Cool. So that's only 13
13
points of damage
points of
again.
damage against this one here.
Against, yes, that one there. It's the only one I can see
Okay,
now.
cool. So that is, what is it? I keep
21
forgetting.
save.
21 con save, is it? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Appreciate you.
Does it get to do it twice, or does that just happen once?
Oh,
18.
Does that just happen once? The first time they're supposed
No,
to
it's
go down
every
there?
time.
No, it's every time.
Oh,
It's
is
undead
it?
fortitude, yeah.
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 Makes them quite dangerous if there's a few of them, and there are. You finally, as you draw your longbow back, string, and loose the arrow, and it hits it square in the neck, shattering the spinal cord, and then you just see this head just flop back, still tethered by flesh, but it's just hanging down the back of this creature, and it just wanders around for a bit and falls down. Sorry, Kira. Flops down and it's
can
dead.
do then.
Yeah.
Near
Anything
turn
else you'd
round.
like to do?
Nice one.
I'm trying to work out where people are going to go to. I'm going to head so I'm over this side a bit more.
Cool. I need to just
away from the vine.
reorder the thing because I forgot to add in.
Vine.
Derthast are the melodious. So we are at.
I presumed he was just sitting back and watching this one. Now just done.
Well, he was until I remembered to add him to the initiative order. Now he's going to take some action. Cool. Torvig, is that it for you?
That's it for me. Yes, thank you.
Moving up to this zombie who is dead. Let's remove it from the turn order. Hard to tell what they may have or have not been. This one here is going to. I suppose it's just going to keep walking 5, 10, and move out of the turn order. Did anyone hold actions based on Andy's instructions, or is this going to have a go at Nera?
No one's had time to hold an action
silence.
yet.
Yes, cool. Let's
Yeah,
go
you
for a
just
slam
have a go,
attack.
I think.
That's a 16 to hit.
That does not hit.
Does not hit.
Nice.
No blesses left. That would have been a nice attack. So that's all I can do. It just
Finally,
takes a
we've worn him
swing.
down.
Well, you did. It
It's like
takes a
those
swing.
legendary resentences. We've got them
Yeah,
that
yeah.
way. Right.
Exactly. Yeah. Come on, Linda, show up. And
Kate,
We
don't
worn him
you
down
dare.
by being beaten
yeah, Kate, give
endlessly.
you-
Don't you dare, Kate. Don't you dare.
It's this ponderous, just arcing like haymaker, and it's the slowest thing you've ever seen. You coming from a hand-to-hand combat background, you're just like standing there, and you feel like it's just taking forever to hit. And you just take a step back, and it whiffs, and that's all it's got. Derthast are the melodious. This is not so bad, right? That's pretty. It seems alright to me. You're okay? You need help or what?
Maybe
So
go
I
to
just-
the vine.
Do something, man.
Alright, less with the sassitude over there, the little man.
Attitude.
How about let's see, what could I do here? Not in the humor of using my let's see. Maybe this one will get his hands dirty this time, huh? Let's move in, and he throws the loot over his back, and he pulls out a rapier.
Yeah, get
He's
him.
like, yeah, here you go. Well, this is one from Derthast of the Melodious. And he swings with his rapier against this thing, and that's a 26, 7 piercing us. I believe I made my point. And so that is with the zombies resistant to this kind of damage. They are not. So it will take all 7 of that, and it's down to that. Oh, sorry. Okay, so down to that. As he just slowly pierces this rapier through the back of through the thing's eye, and it hits the back of the ocular socket there, and it's kind of metal against bone sound. He pulls it out. He goes, good for you, no? That's what he's got. He might bonus action, do a little he'll do a bonus action bit of do you have to see the person that you're bardic inspiring?
Yes.
Inspiring, bardically inspiring. Okay, you do. So he's not going to inspire Andy. He's going to inspire Phelan, and he's just strumming on his lute there, and it's still behind, almost as if you've ever seen someone play the guitar held behind their head, and he just seems to be strumming it background, and he just starts to
just play this very, very intricate but rousing instrumental on the lute from behind his back, and you get a 1d8 bardic inspiration that you can use. That's all he's got. Derthast, the melodious, is used its action economy. This white is up next.
Nice.
Now, here we go. The white makes 2 longsword attacks or long bow attacks. It can use its life drain in place of one of its longsword attacks. I think we're going to have to go life drain, guys. So, so one longsword. Let's do the longsword first. That's going to be one-handed. And this is a disadvantage because it's...
Because it can't see what it's swinging at.
Let's just see if it has any... what its senses are. Dark vision, 60 feet. Doesn't matter a fuck. Passive perception, 13. Okay. Languages, the languages at new in life. So here we go. Longsword at disadvantage. Bop. That's an 8.
Not going to hit.
Okay, let's go for the life drain, the more important one. Where's my white gun? Here it is. Here we go. Life drain. 19.
Ooh, that'll hit.
That'll
that was
hit.
so spicy.
5 necrotic. Target must succeed on a DC 13 Constitution saving throw. Its hit point maximum is reduced by an amount equal to the damage taken. Its reduction.
That's a 19.
Okay, that's
and
cool.
I
So you're
have
gonna
resistance to that damage as I've just used my
look at that. Okay, cool. Nice. Yeah, so yeah, as you feel that and I don't know if it's the first time you've fought a white or something like this. But you've definitely heard tell of them. But in reality, even in this magical darkness, which you can see through, it just seems to have this unerring sense and hunger for life and flesh. And as you duck that longsword swipe, clumsy swipe, you know, from left to right, it just seems to just find this moment of calm, and it just reaches its hand out, places it square in your chest, and you feel that chill. But bolstered by the defense of your abilities granted by the Raven Queen, you managed to resist that damage. But it is still disturbing nonetheless.
Still a little bit of damage. It hurt. It still stung.
This zombie is going to move out of the darkness and move to Phoenix. Phoenix.
It's gonna. Oh, never mind. It was just out of my range because I have the glaive. Never mind.
Cool.
I'm still 20 foot in the air.
You're 20 foot in the air. Well, that's going to keep moving. It's going to go to Torvig. And it just 2 hands held out before. And it just makes this lumbering, ponderous swipe for a slam attack that's a 9 to hit.
No, not even close.
That is a miss. Okay, lovely stuff. That's all it's got. Phelim.
Phelim is going to come out around the last bit of the lock.
Thanks for the follow there. I don't even know how to pronounce that.
Techno-child.
Techno-child. Very good.
Nice name. And I'm going to try a trip attack on this as well.
Thanks for scooting into the rescue there, Brad. Thanks for scooting into the rescue there.
Yeah. I was looking at it, I was like, how do you say that?
Okay, so you're going to take a swing with the short sword. That is a hit against the zombie, is it? Yep. Its AC is 8.
And I'm going for a trip attack there as well.
Okay, cool. So that is, throw your trip attack in there so we can all see it. So for 6, you also do the damage there against this one here, is it?
Strength. Yeah. Strength saving throw then of 15.
Strength saving throw. Okay, here we go. That's a 5, so it lands on the deck and it is tripped. It's now prone.
Lovely.
We'll spend half its movement to get up, or else anyone who is going to hit it with a melee attack gets advantage.
Which would be me on my second attack.
Okay, so you've got Phoenix, Torvig, Phelim, and Nira standing around. So it's basically the scene from Casino in the desert. You guys just standing over it, absolutely walloping into it. Go for your second attack there.
Never mind the superiority dice there. 25 hit and 6 damage.
This is your offhand attack, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, so that would be 1d6. You don't get the 5? Do you get the 5 in the
You
offhand
don't get
attack?
the 5.
You don't.
Not unless you've got the fighting style.
Which is
or
I do.
the feet.
Oh, which you do?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's fighting style of the feet. Hang on, I can't remember.
It's
Anyway.
the fighting style, yeah. I have 2 weapon
right,
fighting.
That's cool. Then you get so that's 6 points of piercing damage. Yeah, as your blade just shoots through, and you just ram it straight into your stomach, and you hit its spine, and you just kind of see it kind of
whatever nervous system is still going there, kind of it jerks upright, and then you pull the blade out, and it's still going. Anything else you'd like to do?
No. Do I get a? Oh yeah, 25 anyways. No, that's all for now.
Okay, moving on. Nera, you're up.
I think Nera is going to. Everyone's having a go at this zombie here, and this one is. Oh, right, that's why I can't. This guy here is lit up, so he's fairy fire, so I'll get advantage on him, right?
Yes, you will.
Excellent. So that's going to be a two-handed quarterstaff attack right down in his brain, hopefully, or his lack of brain.
Yeah.
13 bludgeoning damage.
Holy God, that is going to do it. So it's a quarterstaff against this thing. So it's 13 bludgeoning damage. So, right, so it's down, it's hit it. So what is it? What's it?
18.
18, thank you guys. You're so good to me. Here we go. So,
Roll again.
a lot
Fish
to
for
remember.
crit.
That's a 19 con save. Yeah, roll again, fish for the crit.
Oh yeah, actually I forgot I didn't realize that hadn't that turned on, but yeah, fish for the crit. I like that phrase.
Go fishing.
Great fish.
Wow, okay, cool. Yeah, but it makes a save, so it just that's undead fortitude. Saves it once again. It's still wandering around. With this damage now, you've seen what that last hit with the quarterstaff has spun its head around completely 180 degrees with a sickening crunch. So the front of its body has now got the back of its head facing you. It's just blindly swiping out and trying to get you here. It's a pretty pathetic sight, but he's doing his best. So let's just all be mindful of that.
Action to cat's claws him and see if I can spin his head around again.
Okay, 25, yeah, and you know it not in the reverse direction, just once more.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep
Onto the
going.
breach, dear friends. Okay, whack. So that's 7. So what is it?
Fire
It's
ladder.
5.
Be 12 now, yes, will be
5 plus 8. Yeah, I just need to remember it's 5. So another con save of 12. Here we go. Plus 3 on that. 11. I've no more. Okay, you finally end this one's unexistent, and it is down to 0. Let's give that a little satisfying red X. Where's this gone? There we go. Boom. Yeah, as you twist it, and with that, its whole head just pops off and lands on the ground beside you. Bop bop, and its knees give way and it just flops down. Slow motion.
And then I think, yeah, I think Nier is just going to move over to this space here, just to kind of
Okay.
open a bit of space here. For
Nice.
the
Yeah,
other
you
guys.
walk on top of a zombie, your claws just kind of squelching into the remains of this thing. Yeah, it's a bit stuck between your toes now. It's not nice. Moving on to Hethar. What have we got?
She's just gonna walk up to the one in front of her and use the 2 battle axes on it.
Nice. You're gonna use your 2-handed battle axe, is it?
Yes.
Okay,
Oh,
let's
would
go.
I give her flanking then?
Are
Are you a flanking kind of a guy?
It's
Very personal question.
currently hey, am I a flanker? It is currently fighting Der Salazar, so it's facing him. If you want to move up to there, Hethar, you would be in the darkness though. So no one's getting flanking here, unfortunately, because it's currently fighting Der Salazar.
He said stay out of the darkness, though. I don't want to be blindsided.
You'd have disadvantage anyway with the. You wouldn't get flanking, am I right?
Yeah.
You
were
wouldn't
in
get
the
flanking; it would
darkness.
just be a square on attack. Yeah.
Yeah. So if I move up there, no
You're in the darkness now. Yeah. So you,
No,
yeah, you can stay there if you want.
Yeah, I'll stay there and
I mean, it's yeah.
have that.
I'm pretty sure with this attack, you're going to force a save. So con save. So you want to roll your 2-handed. There you go. Look at that. 24 to hit is 8 for 5 slashing, and that brings it down to -1. So it is 5 plus 5 needs a 10. A DC 10 con save, or it stays up on 1 hit point. Let's give it a DC 10 con save. Plus 3 on
Take his
this.
fucking head off.
13. Yeah. You swing your axe and it just cuts down from the top of the shoulder into the neck and down into the chest cavity. The bones just wet with water and the moisture of the forest. Your blade just gets stuck You reef again. You reef it out eventually, but it just seems to kind of just wander around, just looking. Doesn't seem to be phased whatsoever. But it's almost dead again. And I do believe, yeah. So that is it for you. Don't forget, when you get to level 5, if you make it that far, you will get the extra attack feature. So when you're making 2 attacks per round, which will allow me to throw some heavier shit at you. Is there anything else you'd like to do? It's like a dangerous gift.
I'm excited. I don't know about the rest of you.
Yeah.
No, she'll
Okay.
say where she is.
All right. Cool. Zombie. This one here is going to take a swipe at Andy in the middle of the darkness. It's not going
It will try.
Yeah, at disadvantage. That's a 9. That's a miss. Moving on to this next zombie, which is here. It's going to take a swipe at Hethar at disadvantage. Knows you're there, but it can't see through the darkness. And it's stupid. It's not smart enough to move out of the darkness. So that's a 23. Oh, it's a 13.
But
Oh, yeah, no.
That's a miss. Fucking hell. Okay, we're on to Andy. What have you got, man? My friend.
Alrighty. Okay, we're in here. We're gonna set up my first attack on not the wipe, but the zombie next to him.
Oh wow. Okay.
And I'm going to take a great weapon master attack. So I'm gonna roll with advantage, and I'm gonna -5 from my roll, and we'll see if that hits. Oh my gosh! No, I don't think it does. 9.
9 should.
9. Their AC is 8, I do believe. Let me just double check.
All right. So
AC 8. Yeah. I mean, fucking hell.
Oh, so close.
That's a
All
hit.
right. So it does 10 magical bludgeoning plus another 10 damage from Great Weapon Master.
Jesus, 20 points of damage. Yeah, and you swing this magical it's a mace, is it?
It's a glaive. No.
Oh, it's the glaive.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
you just swing this magical packed weapon, the wickedly sharp blade, and you just cut the entire stomach out from under it. All of whatever was in there just lands in the ground with a splosh, making the ground underfoot a little bit slick, but it's not difficult terrain. It's just disgusting terrain, and you can see now. You can actually just see through it to the spinal cord there, which seems to be taking a lot of damage, but it's still up. That's 20 points of damage, and it's in a bad way.
And yeah, I think that is going to be it. I don't think we're going to use our bonus action for anything. Yeah, that'll be it for Andy. She's staying where she... you know what? We'll try and provoke the opportunity attack. She's going to step back, get this darkness a little bit more out of people's way, and still within range for her to hit.
That's going to have an opportunity attack with the life drain.
Okay.
It's a 15.
Not going to hit.
Oh, okay, cool. No worries.
the zombie would get 1 too, Dave.
Yeah, thank you.
Actually,
I think you'll find. Forgot to give us homework. Oh, 16.
Still not enough. Got an 18.
Damn. Okay, cool. And that's it for Andy.
That'll be it.
Okay, moving on. Phoenix.
I'm gonna go for the one that's fairy fired, just because why not? And I'm gonna do firebolt for a 25.
25 is going to hit for 3 fire.
Yes.
Which one is that? This one here?
This one, yeah.
Okay, yeah, and it's so it's down -3. It's back down again, so it's going to take another con save. So 5 and 3 is 8. DC 8 con save. That's an 8. It's still going. So it is now walking around. Its entire head is in flames. It's like a walking tiki torch, and its smell is horrific as eyeballs begin to melt and flesh begins to blister.
Does the fire stop the Constitution save?
I don't think so. Let me just double check. I'll throw in your undead fort.
I think it's radiant and
It's radiant.
Oh, it's
critical.
radiant. That's what it is. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
or a critical
okay.
hit.
Damn
Anything
it.
else?
Stupid bloody zombie.
See, I told
I
you
mean, it's a
zombies are
very, very factual statement, but yeah. Anything else?
Seeing that the darkness has moved, I'm going to kind of move with it a little bit. I'm going to
Okay.
come over to this way.
Nice. Moving on to Torv again, if there's nothing else.
No, that's it.
Which of these two looks the more damaged? Is it the one that's lit up?
They are these two here, sort of here and
So
here.
the two north of Kefra.
They are both on 1 hit point.
Okay.
That undead
I'll go for the one.
fortitude is just keeping them
I'll
going.
shoot the one that's nearest then.
Okay, roll to hit. Roll to hit,
And
my friend.
that will be. There you go. Not with advantage. That's only 21.
Only 21 is still, yeah, it's still more than enough to hit it. So your arrow
It'll
just
take.
shoots true.
God damn! I can't roll.
11, so that's a
toffee.
16 it needs to
That psychic damage does not roll
save
more than
this.
one
Come on.
ever.
Ah, yes, yeah, your arrow again just shoots through, and it
It's like there's a flash of starburst.
yeah,
Suck up
and
the head
but
and
the arrow just hits it square in the belly, and you're like, I don't think this is going to do anything, but whatever, by some miracle stretch of the imagination, it just drops. It doesn't even sever anything vital, whatever. It just lands in there with a wet squelch and a splosh, and it just drops to the floor.
I do a quick thank you to whichever god was passing, and obviously
Excellent.
I don't know which one it was. One of them probably helped on that.
Imaginary hat off, and excellent, cool.
I
moving
tip my
on.
horn. Yeah, that's me.
Oh. That zombie's gone, so we're down to Derthast the Melodious.
These zombies are just a guy in platoon just getting shot as he's just.
yeah.
It's like, will you fucking die already?
So Derthast Telazar will, pull out those little spells as they got. Cloud of Daggers. I think
I love
he's
this guy's
going.
name, by the way, Dave.
Derthast Telazar.
The Melodious.
Yeah, the Melodious is what I do. I think he's going to cast invisibility on himself.
That's either a cool thing or he's.
Very, very bad thing.
Or something's about to go very wrong.
Yeah, he's like.
Check your
out of
coin
bounds.
purses, I would think. Keep your hand on the coin purse. Just.
Oh, he came out of the fucking initiative order as well. Bollocks. Let me drag him back in. That's annoying.
There's Telazar the Melodious. Where did you go?
Okay, so add him to the initiative. I'll just roll again and then just change it. 16. What is it, 16 points?
16. 2, yeah.
Okay, I'll just let's just leave him there anyway. Let's just say he's invisible. I'll give him a little ninja, or a little balaclava icon. Cool. So that is, he's gonna move as well. He's gonna go scootity scooch, scooch. There. No, he's not gonna go to there.
I just picture him sitting down and like scooching across on the ground. as he's moving.
Okay. Right. That's all he's gonna do. So we're back to the white. The white is gonna attempt to move out of this darkness. So it's gonna go.
And he's going to provoke an opportunity attack.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah. You don't have Sentinel, so if you hit this thing, does it stop its movement?
No, I don't have Sentinel yet.
Okay,
but,
cool. Yet, he says.
Yeah,
Roll to hit
it's
my friend.
in the plan.
Yeah.
So I'm going to roll at advantage. I'm going to do another Great Weapon Master. I'll take the -5.
What's that?
For a dirty 20 to hit.
Sorry, 25 minus 5. Sorry, dirty 20, yeah. Its AC is 14, wearing its ragged studded leather. That is a hit.
So it's going to take 13 plus 10 magical bludgeoning damage for 20.
What?
Nice.
Hey. So 13 plus a 23 points of damage.
Yes.
Okay. Wow. This one is going to go... So it's going to continue its action. We're going to go... I think... What are we going to do? I think we're going to go longsword life... No, I think we'll just go... Yeah, it's not even going to go life drain. It's just feral and furious now after being hit. And it's going to make 2 longsword attacks, two-handed, against Nera there. So 1, 2. Fuck off. That's 11 and 8.
Hell no.
A noob.
Shite onions. Okay.
No blesses this time, Dave. No.
As he looks to his left to check the Twitch stream.
Checking, making sure there's no.
Just faking him out.
Yeah.
Linda, please.
Okay, that's all
Save
the
me,
white
my
jump, yeah. Linda, save me. That zombie is gone. Phelim, you're up, my man. What have you got?
Stuff.
Remind me. So I think at the end of this turn order, we are going to call it for the night. So,
Okay. Ben's gonna come jogging along here. He's gonna move up to here.
Yep.
And he's gonna try something same as he done before. Trip attack on the white.
1 second. Sorry. Your attack, Andy, is considered a magical weapon, is it?
Yes.
Okay, cool. That's good to know. Sorry, go on ahead.
Yep. So I'm gonna give it a blast with my short sword and try and knock it prone. So 18 damage.
Fuck me.
Oh, that's pretty good. And
Get him.
15 strength DC or...
Oh no, is this a
knock
magical
prone.
weapon?
No, it is not.
Okay, cool. It's down to 9. It's good to know. And what's my saving throw?
It's 15 strength. Or be knocked prone.
Here's a 16 for you. How does that feel? Does that taste good?
It's Mikey.
Okay, cool. Anything else you'd like to do, Fallon?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with me second attack here, short sword. Sorry, I keep forgetting to turn off.
Don't worry about it.
it.
16. I do believe that's a hit. Its AC is 14.
Lovely stuff. And it's
Throw another.
10 piercing damage.
10 piercing damage. Oh, wow, okay. That down to 5. Yeah, your short sword just did these two wicked swipes, and they just one armpit, the other armpit, and you can see you've sort of almost twisted and severed these tendons and dislocated the arms. They just sort of drop maybe about like an extra foot. Its arms seem longer. It doesn't seem to have the strength and the command of its limbs that it did. It's a rather disgusting looking sight as well. Anything else you'd like to do?
No.
Okay, moving on. Nera, my god, to thee.
Nice. I don't know if since I got my sparkly cat claws, if they now qualify as magical weapons or not.
Unless it specifically states, unfortunately, they don't.
No.
So
So
fabulous weapons.
It's all about the cosmetics, baby.
Yeah, that's it. I think this is going to be actually my dagger is probably a magical weapon, but I think the dagger returning would be magical, but that would be metagaming because I don't know anything about that. So he's
I mean,
take a big swipe at it.
Well,
Oh no,
it
he's just gonna
returns
take
when you
it.
throw it. It's an implication.
But as in,
magic.
he doesn't know at this stage that the white is.
I think after you hit it once, which unfortunately is a miss.
No, what did I roll to get that?
9.
I rolled a 2.
You rolled a 2.
Bloody
Yeah, it's
boots.
14. Its AC is 14, so that's a miss.
Yeah, and
But,
he is going to spend another key point and do some flurrying of blows, and that's going to be 2 cat claws because they have to be unarmed strikes.
Okay, if you're in a tundra environment, would you have to spend ski points? Yeah, that's what I do. Fuck off. Okay, cool. So that's a 23 to hit.
And
23 to hit.
it's slashy damage
Against the
which I
white?
can yeah, which I can presume is
Okay,
probably
it's resisting that, thankfully, so it's still going and it screeches at you as your claws just tear a lump of its scalp off, and you can see now there's just like one half of its hair is still hanging down, it's wispy white stuff, but a huge part of its scalp has just been torn off, sloshes to the ground, and yeah, you've got these long white hairs hanging from your fabulous claws now.
new.
So much hair and stuff on you now. All your claws have got.
Yeah,
Covered
you're,
in
yeah.
undead goo.
That's gonna take a lot of licking to get to
Please
Oh.
not do that. Is a 13 hit?
Hey, 13 is one below what you need. You have a bless.
No!
Oh no. We have.
Don't have
Look, we
no
still have people with blesses. Unfortunately, its AC is 14.
Just using up all those blesses. No, but would you give me a strength saving throw?
I will. Solus
for
is.
the
Imagine
white?
all those hairballs. Strength saving throw. Here we go. It's a 5. What happens to him?
Excellent. So Nira whacks him with the stick, and then there's a slice, and the second one pushes him, and the white is knocked back 15 feet into the darkness again.
Yes!
I will take that. I will take it. Look at Andy.
That was the
fucking
best
heavy.
reaction I could have possibly gotten. I just got to see you do
Excellent.
this.
Okay, I'm just going to. I think Derthast tell us. Oh no, he's in the. Anyway, sorry. Nah, that's it for Nera. Catra, you're up. Sorry, Nera, is that it for you?
That, I think, is it. I don't think I'm going to move
cool.
anywhere.
All right. Catra.
She's gonna walk over and swing the 2 and the battle axe at him again.
Okay.
Only thing I can think of doing.
18 is a hit. Well, I mean, it's the only thing you can do, really.
Nice.
Yeah.
5 points of slashing damage, so it needs to make a DC 10 Constitution saving throw. Coming at you. 21. Again, your weapon lodges in this thing, and you're like, ugh. And you try and reef this massive bladed battle axe out of this creature, and it's stuck in your weapon. You're like, ah, shaking the thing, and you shake it, and it eventually falls off your weapon, but lands square in front of you again. It reaches out to try and throttle you. It's 2 hands.
This is what to do.
I mean, you haven't been damaged at all. How is that possible?
Be careful. Could I use fainting attack?
Can you what?
5 feet for a bonus action.
Sorry, say again?
For the fainting attack?
I mean, yeah, you can add that onto your attack if you want. So, is that something that do you want to just click the thing and throw it in there?
For fainting. Yeah.
Let me just see if we can see it, because I am not a battle master expert. I don't mind clicking it there myself. Where is it? Fainting.
Yeah.
Where is that? Combat maneuvers, maneuver, fainting attack. Throw that in there. Cool. You can expend one superior and use a bonus action on your turn to faint, choosing one creature within 5 feet of you as a target. You have advantage on your next attack roll against the creature, that creature this turn. You probably should have done that before.
Oh, right. Okay. Sorry.
So maybe next time, you can do that before, and then you can get those effects. Anything
All
else
about
you'd like to
learning.
do?
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I also learned that myself. I was not aware of that. So okay, moving on to this zombie here, which is still going. I think it can't see through the darkness, so it's going to head in the direction it was still going, and it gets to here, and it's going to go fail him.
Oh.
Oh, hello there.
You can. Well, hello there. 14 to hit.
That is a miss.
It takes one big meaty, ponderous swing, and it just, I mean, it doesn't even go near you. You're just too dexterous. Yeah, well, I mean, I didn't want to say. Moving on to this one here. This zombie is going to have a go at Hethar, who's been pummeling it and shaking it around and like lodging her battle axe into it, and it's going to make a slam attack against you. That's a 22 to hit for 6 bludgeoning.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as you're shaking it off the battle axe, just one big meaty paw just cracks you in the side of the head, and your vision just goes black for a split second. If you've ever been knocked out, it's just quick, and you're back, and then but your ears are ringing, and it's just like, oh, and the anger sets in. You are pissed. You've taken 6 bludgeoning damage. That's all it can do. Moving on. The last action of the round, Andy, and then we're going to call it for the night.
Alrighty. Here's what we're going to do, gang. Pretty confident that we're about to end this thing. Andy is actually going to move back towards the party with her darkness spell. And for a moment, this darkness is going to envelop the area. She's going to take her glaive.
Oh, I'm going to use my my reaction to give you a blast of that. So you move in and out of its reach.
Yeah, go for it.
Here we got disadvantage. Let's go it's wielding the two-handed longsword, so let's go two-handed longsword disadvantage. That's an 11, Craig.
Not going to do, unfortunately.
Okay.
And yeah, Andy kind of ducks out of the way and does like a full like 360, like at roughly head height for this zombie over here, making another great weapon master attack.
Okay.
Coming at you.
Like Cleopatra.
Hey.
Ooh,
That
not
is
gonna do it this time.
Not gonna do it. No. Yeah, you just too much going on. What with dodging the attack from the white, and yeah, your weapon just swings high and wide.
Yeah, getting too cocky. She pictured this going a different way, and with that first attack missing, she's going to immediately dispel darkness.
Okay.
And with her bonus action, she's going to place her Hexblade's Curse on the white and turn to face him.
Okay, as you dispel this, let me just get rid of that aura there. As you dispel that darkness and you turn to face this thing, you place a Hexblade's curse on it. You just see it sees you now. And it directs all of its ire, malevolence, and anger towards you. And that's where we're going to leave it for tonight. Thanks very much for joining us. We will see you soon in 3 or 4 weeks' time. Craig will not be here. He'll be out on tour. So if you guys, we have any people from across the water in America and Canada, do check out my son, the Hurricane, who will be on tour, kicking ass and taking names as usual. So do go out and check them out if you can. And if you're not, we'll be here playing some D&D. So we love you all, and thanks for tuning in. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Oh, do stay tuned.